Mm. Mm. We are live for some Denver Broncos and Detroit Lions football. Game will be starting in roughly 5 minutes. The Broncos playing for a playoff spot. I know that sounds crazy, but a win against Detroit would really put them right back in it. I know it's weird, but it's true. We could see a really gross Broncos playoff game. I don't know. Lions coming off a big win against the Vikings, but Detroit really banged up. No TJ Hockenson today. DeAndre Swift still out. Now Jamal Williams is out. They're down a lot of guys, a lot of important playmakers. So I don't feel confident in the Lions upsetting the Broncos, which I was willing to allow the Lions to beat the Broncos, had the Broncos beat the Chargers and the Chiefs, because I said if the Broncos beat the Chargers and then they beat the Chiefs, the only way to stay in theme with this NFL season would be to have the Broncos lose to the Lions. But sadly, that will not happen. I just got done watching the Chiefs shred apart the Raiders. 48 points against the Raiders. So makes the Broncos' defensive performance against KC, I think, look a little bit better. I will have Tim Jenkins joining me today at some point. He knows football. He knows real football. Gonna clue us in on to some of the schematic things happening while I make dick jokes along the way. And hopefully the Broncos pay proper tribute to Demaryius Thomas. Yes, Daniel Morales, thank you for the super chat. Let's win this one for DT. Let's go Broncos. Great memorial that the Broncos put outside of the stadium today to honor DT. Talked quite a bit about that over the last few days. So I don't want to dwell too much on it, but I think every Broncos fan hurting today, hurting this weekend with the tragic and sudden loss of Demaryius Thomas, who was suffering from seizures, which were apparently a side effect from a car accident he had back in 2019. Don't know if you remember that. It was a bad car accident. I believe it happened in the downtown Denver area. So, yeah, all of us mourning his loss this weekend. And I think if you paid attention to football media over the weekend, to social media, the response was pretty overwhelming. I think the amount of people who had love and respect for Demaryius Thomas showed. It showed strong, and the respect I saw on my videos from Chiefs fans, Raiders fans, Chargers fans was pretty cool. So, the comments here on my show usually pretty positive anyway, but I don't think I've ever seen that much support from across the board for everybody sort of, who watched Demaryius Thomas. So that was very cool. And with the Broncos playing the Lions, I think a lot of us remember when Demaryius Thomas just jump balled Darius Slay into oblivion. Can't help but think of that today. And let's hope, maybe Cortland Sutton, Tim Patrick, in the spirit of DT, jump balls one in the end zone. Thank you for the super chat. Injury, great DT tribute video. Thank you, and Grassi, for entertaining me every week. You are welcome. Let's go, Broncos. Eduardo Garcia, super chat. Wow, I guess the Raiders were on a bye this. Yeah. Raiders forgot to show up. Raiders failed to watch any of the other NFL teams' defensive film to see what people have been doing against the Chiefs, schematically. And they did not do it. All right, Daniel. I like this. Like this. Daniel, thank you. All right. Appreciate you guys joining me today for the stream. We're going to have fun. I feel a big passing game coming from Teddy. Big one. We've been critical of Teddy lately. No ill will towards Teddy. We love Teddy, but he hasn't been delivering, and I think they can exploit a bad Lion secondary. All right, we got Tim coming in. We got Tim
Hey.
coming in. What's up, man?
What's up, big timer? How are you?
Oh, I'm doing well. I am doing well. Let me see. Here we go.
This is great. You got the whole thing dialed in.
Sorta. Tim, why don't you tell everyone who doesn't know who you are, why the hell you're here, what your football background is as we get ready for this big game.
I played quarterback at Harvard of the Rocky Mountains, Fort Lewis College, a little D2 school. Then went and backed up Sam Bradford, got fired by Jeff Fisher because I was more of a 7-9 guy, not an 8-8 guy. So I got ran out of the building there.
Nice.
And then started training quarterbacks. The next thing I know, I'm breaking guys down on YouTube. And then here I am with the legend.
Hell yeah.
What's funny is I brought you up to one of my coaches. I'm like, hey, I got to bail early today. I'm going on Brandon's show. And he's like, I started watching that guy when I was in college. He's a great guy.
Oh, nice. That's awesome. Well, thanks for joining me, Tim. I appreciate it. First play, Teddy, little rollout, and incomplete.
Dude,
All right, Tim, I'm sure you've seen this a lot this season. This designed rollout to Teddy. Usually he takes the 3-yard pass there to whatever tight ends in that area. Not a lot either open downfield, or is he not seeing open players in some of those situations?
Yeah, first and foremost, this is devastating because I'm about 10 seconds behind you, but we're going to make it work. The slot receiver, though, when they motioned the guy across, the slot was on like a takeoff on a wheel, and he missed him right away. So he needed to go to the takeoff, and he just got there late. So he looked at Noah Fant in the flat, then got outside, and he just missed him late. That's why it was a contested. It should have been a 12-yard gain right away. So, I don't like Pat Shurmur, but that was a heck of a call.
Okay. See, well, I respect that. We'll give Pat credit when he deserves it. And when he doesn't, I'm going to blame him for every single thing that goes wrong. Yeah, all right, Broncos did pick up a first down. Got a handoff to Melvin Gordon. Let's see, pick up 4 here on the left side. Melvin Gordon. I don't think he gets enough credit for being just a solid running back. What's your opinion on Melvin?
He's a great back. The issue is that, so I tell everybody this whenever I go on their podcast. I fast forward the run game. I'm a quarterback guy. Like, I don't want to watch the run game, so I fast forward it on the tape. So the only guy I watch is Javonte Williams because he breaks like 14 tackles, and by the time I hit fast forward the 10 seconds, he's still running. So I just have a natural bias to Javonte.
Another handoff here for the Broncos. Melvin Gordon picks up maybe 2 or 3. So we got a 3rd and short coming up.
I think the thing about the Broncos run game too is like these backs really do make a lot of people miss at or behind the line of scrimmage and turn it into positive plays when it's really, there's not a lot there. So
yeah,
it's good stuff for Broncos fans.
All right, 3rd and 3. We got Teddy and Shoddy. Noah Fant in motion. Teddy going to throw. Teddy complete. He's got Tim Patrick. Picks up the first down. Big gain. Probably the biggest gain we've seen from any receiver in about a month for the Broncos, so that feels nice. And it is for, 13, 14 yards here? 20? Numbers are hard for me. I'll pause it. I'm going to give it a little pause so we're a little closer, Tim.
Yeah, you got to pause it because I just saw it. But that's great. That's just drive. It's like drive with a post backside. Drive is just shallow cross, 5 to 6 yards, basic behind it at 10. You read it shallow to the basic. It's a good ball. Do you see Teddy's looking for 25 mil? What a treat, huh?
Yeah. You should go back to New Orleans because they'll pay any quarterback $25 million.
I'd love 25 mil.
Yeah, I'll take 1 year for $25 million. All right.
Yeah, I don't know if the problem is me because I was watching PJ's game before this, so I paused it.
Oh.
I'm gonna reload and we'll see what
I get
I'm a big
we'll see
pause
if we can get it
rewind
closer.
guy.
What's that?
I'm a big pause rewind guy while I'm watching, so
I used to be until I started doing these.
that's a problem.
Yeah.
So are we on a commercial break right now?
Yeah.
Okay. And you've got the BetMGM guy up.
Yeah.
Here we go. And Peyton and Eli. Wow.
Peyton, Eli.
What a treat. Yeah, 25 mil thing was interesting. That's going to be a big payday for him.
Yeah, I don't know if he's going to. I mean, he said he doesn't expect the Broncos to pay him that. I'm sure, I don't know. I guess a quarterback desperate team might. And it's not I don't know. Teddy has to be on a really, really good football team, I think, to be a successful QB. That's my take. But
all I know is it just brings us one step closer to getting Phillip Walker here to Denver, which is
trying to get PJ back into Denver.
That's what we need. That's what I think we need. The XFL, bring the XFL magic here. You hold on for another year, then draft a quarterback.
That's right. You
worked
with
Carson
Walker.
Strong, apparently.
Yeah, I'm on the Carson Strong hype train. I've watched one game of him, and that was enough. Have you watched any of his?
I watched a game of his. He's a good player. He's a good player. Nevada's hard to evaluate because there's not a lot of stuff that you sit there and you watch Nevada do that you're like, man, I know exactly what concept they're running because it's air raid.
Yeah. Well, he has a really bad offensive line in front of him. And I think nothing can prepare you for the NFL like playing behind a bad offensive line.
Yeah, it's a great point. But yeah, he has all the tools. He can rip the thing around the yard. He has an absolute freaking cannon.
All right. Another handoff here. Javonte Williams going to be stuffed. Maybe got a yard there. How close are we now, Tim?
I just saw the handoff. And yeah, I saw the guy leak. Yeah, that's on Albert, right? Albert's got to kick him out. Then we can hit the crease and we're going.
Alberto.
Do you know how to pronounce his last name?
Albert Okawebanam. Albert Okawebanam. It took me a couple years, but I finally dialed that in. All right. 2nd and 9 here. Broncos still on their opening drive. So they avoided the deadly 3 and out. We got 5 wide. So will be a designed QB run. JK. Shermer wouldn't think to do that. Quick pass to Jerry Jeudy falls incomplete.
Oh, yeah. Stick. We call that stick, Brandon.
Because the ball does not stick to your hands?
Yeah, that's exactly why. Got a little stick concept, and yeah, a little behind him.
Is stick concept just run to the sticks?
Okay, so stick is outside guy's got to take off, so he's got to just runs a go. Jerry is basically a 5-yard option route. 5, and they were in man-to-man, so that's why he broke out. Teddy might have read it as zone, so he was expecting more of just a tight turn, and that might be why he was behind him.
Okay.
That's got to be a hold. Yeah, there you go. That's it. Yeah, it's terrible.
First down by way of flag, pass interference in the area of Cortland Sutton.
You just got to love the way the game's going to where everything's in favor of the offense. I think anybody who likes football likes that,
Kind of. I get annoyed with it.
I don't know. I don't think we're doing
because I don't feel like we exploit it. Our team does not exploit the pass interference rule enough.
We don't do enough throwing the short go ball.
Yes.
I tell you what, though, Teddy early in the season was electric, not buckling his helmet and letting that thing come off for those roughing calls.
Yeah, he was taking them. Another handoff here. Melvin Gordon. Great run by Gordon. Going to pick up 14. This is what I like about Melvin Gordon. He's slippery through the interior. I think he's got great vision for a back.
It's such a great run. Did you see Teddy
do this? That's a pretty wide open hole.
Did you see Teddy do this pre-snap?
Yes.
That's him killing. So he thought it was too high. Really, they went to single high anyways. That's where there were those two guys on the replay there to make a tackle. So technically it was a bad check, but hell of a run anyways. Who cares?
I love that type of insight. Another handoff here. It is Gordon again. He's going to get 9. So 14 for Gordon, followed by 9 or 10 for Gordon. The Broncos are now officially in scoring range.
How many times? It's only been like once, right, that they've scored a touchdown on the opening drive since Shermer's gotten to town?
Yeah, I think so.
Good old Patty.
I think so. This is usually where things go wrong for the Broncos offense. But I think Detroit's bad enough and beat up enough where we will avoid disaster.
Yeah, whoever planted COVID in their locker room this week, wow, deserves a raise. What a treat.
COVID and the flu. They got them both.
Just dial it all up. That was stuff.
Appreciate everybody joining us. We got over 600 in here. Don't forget to thumbs up this video so we can fuck up the YouTube algorithm. That's all we do. Let's trick people into thinking this show is better than it really is and plow forward. All right. We got a 1st and goal situation from the 5. I predict a handoff. It is a handoff. And it is a Javonte Williams touchdown. Plowing through it, Javonte. Plowing through it.
That's just like, you got to love that kid. He just cut it back.
Oh, yeah.
Frontside runs out there, cut it back, get in there. I think he's a heck of a player.
Oh, yeah. Javonte's great. That was a great draft pick. Takes on 2 defenders.
What round did they get him in?
They moved up in the 2nd to grab Javonte.
People are just hammering me right now on Twitter about being a run-first team and that I hate it. I don't hate the run, I just don't like it that much. 7-0 Broncos. So what do we think about Goff?
I'm not worried about him.
Can't wait for them to trade for him next year.
Oh, my God. All right, so the Broncos take a 7-0 lead right here. Opening drive touchdown, as Tim pointed out. I think that would be the 2nd, at least of this season for sure. Williams carrying 2 Detroit defenders into the end zone. Jared Goff will get his first series when they come back. Now, Goff had 3 touchdowns last week. Got his first win without Sean McVay in the NFL. Like he played with Jeff Fisher, okay?
Yeah.
Did not work out.
Didn't work out for me either.
He ended Jeff Fisher's career. You should have been the man to end Jeff Fisher's coaching career.
Yeah.
Man.
What a treat that would have been. Sam goes down instead of Austin Davis, they go to me. I get Jeff Fisher ran out of town.
Wow. What was it like play on that roster?
Oh, it was great. It was great. I didn't know any better because, listen, I came from a D2 school, so I walk into St. Louis. I'm like, we've got a hell of a ball club. We didn't. I'm sitting around thinking we're going to be awesome. We got freaking Tavon Austin. We got all these guys. Turns out he wasn't that great in the NFL. I thought Sam Bradford was going to be a dude. He didn't do very well. So, yeah, it just shows how much I know. We also had Schottenheimer, though, which I think he's not the I was going to say he's not the greatest coach, but then You see how Urban Meyer's doing it down there with him. So I kind of feel bad for Shoddy.
Was it Schottenheimer's son?
Yeah, so Brian Schottenheimer was my offensive coordinator. That's Marty's son.
Yeah, okay.
Yep.
Okay.
So when I was there, like I got off the plane from Durango, Colorado, and I stepped foot, and they're like filming like football life. Like it was pretty crazy. So I was like, this is different.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to pull up to where I can see the YouTube comments, but I'm not doing a good job.
Damn it. I'm hitting all the wrong buttons. You can't are you on? You should be able to see that in StreamYard, but
oh, okay. Yeah.
Pull that up. That should help.
Yeah,
we
now
get
I
a lot
see
of
it.
love in the comments here. Oh yeah, people want to know your YouTube. Shout out your YouTube, your Twitter, so everybody knows where to follow you.
Yeah, it's all things QB is the old YouTube channel, and then T Jenkins Elite at T Jenkins Elite is my Twitter. So
cool. I get why you're not thrilled about a run-first offense. I think, though, when that's your strength, you need to commit to it a little bit more.
You definitely do. I'm just like a bitter quarterback, right? I just want to see him throw the ball. Like, yeah, but no, they need to run the ball. And they need to run the ball more. I think they need to run the ball more effectively through like a kill package. Like I was talking about, hey, Teddy killed it when he shouldn't have. They need to do more of that. But Pat is just he's a call it kind of guy because he thinks he sees it from the box better than anybody on planet Earth. So,
yeah, what was his answer? I think it was you critiquing him this week when he was like, they questioned him about that 3rd and 2 call last week. Yeah. He's like, well, sometimes I like to dial up a pass when I think they think we're going to run, and I like to run it when they think we're going to pass.
Someone asked him, they're like, hey, Pat, what's your red zone philosophy? He's like, I really like to run it when they think we're going to pass it, and I really like to pass it when they think it's like, my wife can say that,
It's like, do what's working.
Don't know nothing about football. She knows that.
Do what's working. All right, 2nd and 10 for the Lions. They got a handoff here. Who? So Reynolds. I'm not going to pretend like I know who the 3rd string running back is for the Lions, but I'm going to get up their depth chart here.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Get their depth chart up here.
Is Dan Campbell calling the plays?
Yeah, he started calling the offense a couple weeks ago.
He's just such a football guy's guy.
Oh, 100%. Craig Reynolds. That would be Craig Reynolds. 3rd and 5 for the Lions. I hope he works out. I hope Dan Campbell works out. I think people root for him.
He just seems like a great guy.
All right, 3rd and 5. Goff under pressure. Goff going to be dropped. Draymond Jones for the sack. One of the underrated Broncos defenders, in my opinion. Draymond Jones, 8-yard loss on the play. And
that's good. I mean, yeah, that's great pressure. Goff needs to step up and get out. You watching the replay where you can see how he could step up and get out to the right side?
Yeah.
He needs to step up and get out because you can't just climb in the pocket against a twist like that. That's just not going to work. You're going to be in trouble. And that's just a huge man coming at you.
Yeah, and I think, he's down to his 3rd string center right now. We got a return here from Deontay Spencer, 2 yards. Frank Ragnow, really great center for the Lions on IR. Their backup, Evan Brown, COVID. So this is Ryan McCollum, who is their swing center guard filling in. So Draymond Jones kind of, I think, exploiting the inexperience there, the pressure. So you're saying a guy like Goff has got to know when the pocket, the pressure is going to be coming up the interior, sidestep out of it.
So 5 technique, that's what the defensive end is. Okay, he's lined up outside shade of the tackle. It's a 5.
Okay.
When the 5 screams upfield on 3rd and like medium to long, you want to see your guy step up. We call it like fire drilling it, right? Step up and get out of there. Don't like stay within it on those kind of plays because you're going to get the pressure interior anyways.
You know who has good pocket presence? Carson
Teddy
Strong.
Bridgewater. Vic
Carson
Fangio.
Strong. Carson Strong.
You remember when Vic told us in the preseason, he's like, Teddy navigates the pocket like Tom Brady.
Is it Fangio said that?
Yeah, he said that after the Seahawks game. He said, I saw him step up. It looked like Tom Brady. Then we get to a Sunday night football game on 3rd and 2, and he just fire drills it for no damn reason.
Yeah.
Okay, Vic.
Teddy was great early. And then when things got a little dicey, Teddy went from looking like, a good quarterback to an average quarterback to a good quarterback and a bad quarterback in the same game. Just like
this Broncos season, I think, has been insane, though, because I just I didn't think they would go down to Dallas and do what they did. And then they come home and then Philly beats them.
Yeah.
Without Minshew,
The God's gift to QBs.
How do you not just love Gardner? I
don't know. Any video I do about Gardner Minshew does well, and I am grateful for that. Robbie Grayuski, king of the snowboard champions. What's going on, gentlemen? Hope everyone's having a great Sunday. Go Broncos. Thank you, Robbie. Tony Blacklock, hearts out to DT's family. Appreciate that, Tony.
Yeah, it is sad.
Oh, my God. That was just a shock.
What's crazy about DT is every single person that I've talked to about it has a great story about him being kind to him.
Yeah.
Every single person you talk to is like, oh yeah, here's and it's the guy did everything for everybody.
Yeah, I think that's what hurt so much is he was and gave off the impression of just being a genuine and kind soul, and it just felt like seeing somebody like that go so soon just crushed everyone. So
Javonte does such a good job on those where he bounces the run play outside. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Presses it and then bounces. I think that's why he breaks off so many big gains, because he presses it and then just bounces it.
Yeah, 27 broken tackles for Javonte Williams heading into this week is what the TV graphic just told us. I mean, this run right here should have been a no gain, and he turns it into 3.
Yeah. He's like, okay, 3 yards. He's like, just jump on my back. I've got you.
Yeah.
I feel like he wins that angry runs deal every week.
But yeah, he's been in the running quite a few times.
Yeah.
Last week Mike Boone and the Belly Desert got it, which was cool. All right, 3rd and 1 for the Broncos. They're up 7-0. 7 minutes left in the first. Teddy hands it off. It is Javonte Williams. Picks it up with ease. Another 3rd and out. 3 and out. Avoid it. Yes.
How about that? This little counterplay. Your comments are electric.
I know we're only at 763 people. Should pick up as the game continues. Don't worry about Williams' longevity. He's built of steel.
Yeah. There's no back has longevity, my friend. Ride him until the wheels fall off. It's a treat. Just enjoy it while you have it.
Yeah, it's crazy seeing Derrick Henry get hurt this season. Sam Baker, Super Chat. I thought Teddy was going to throw it short of the marker again. Not today. Not today.
Today we're ripping it past the marker.
What do you think of Brett Rippon?
Oh, who doesn't? Who doesn't love the Ripster?
Yes.
I got a follow from Brett Rippon's dad.
Oh, nice.
And he said, I send all your breakdowns to Brett. I said,
hell yeah.
They said, make sure to pass them on to Shermer too. Give Shermer my best.
I know we haven't seen a lot from Brett Rippon. And obviously the Broncos are still in contention for a playoff spot. But I don't know what they have to gain at this point by not getting a look at him. They obviously like him enough to keep him around, but
yeah,
I don't know. I thought that looked like there was something there against the Jets. I know it's just the Jets, but damn, another great run here. 9-yard pickup, Javonte Williams.
All right, did we pick it up, though? Did the chat pick it? Did you see when they zoomed in on Teddy and he was doing this? He's killing it to a new run play. I'm going to need the chat to fire up every time there's a kill. Every time they see the kill package, we need to fire it up.
So is that Teddy checking out of a pass or just checking to a different run?
Could be run to run. So
Could
that
be
one,
anything,
because
right?
it was single high the whole time, was probably just like OP kill Bruce, which is, hey, we're going to run inside zone to this side. Unless we get a certain front, then we'll kill it, and we'll run Bruce the other way. If you see like a single high with 2 high, so like if you see like, hey, a quarterback going kill, and there's a single high safety, and then they throw it, that was definitely a run it against 2 high, kill, throw it against single high, or vice versa. So that's one thing, is if you watch the rotation of the safeties, when the guy does it, you can tell if it's going to be a run to pass or if it's just run to run.
Gotcha. All right, we got what is this? 1st and 10. Just 3 passing attempts for Teddy so far. He's killing. He's doing it, Tim. He's doing it. Almost a delay of game. They get the snap off. It's a handoff to Gordon that goes nowhere. So that's an even 14 rushing attempts. And we're not even through the first quarter yet, to just 3 passing attempts for the Broncos. 74 rushing yards and, of course, a touchdown. So I'm sure this might be the worst game to have you on, Tim, because I don't know if they're going to hit 10 passing attempts in this first half.
Might have to just start having a cocktail. You'll see me get real pissed off with this much running.
They could be up by like 20 points. You'd be like, they're running too much, man. They're just running too much.
I don't know. They'll hit us with a little bit of run action here, and then we'll see something real exciting.
Here we go, Tim. It's a Noah Fant sighting, and it's deep right.
Oh, yeah, the little wheel. The wheel from Bunch. Basically the same exact play they ran with the boot. Do you understand? It's just a different formation variation. So the bootleg that we talked about on that first play where we're like, oh, he missed the guy, it's basically the same exact look, just no boot, straight drop back, and they're going to run it out of bunch instead of motion to it.
Okay.
Football's all about just recycling the same garbage into different formations. It's like The Big Short. You seen that movie?
Yeah.
It's like recycling the tranches of junk, but we're going to formation it differently, and then the whores at the rating agency give us a better rating.
Well, that's the thing. There's only so many things you can do once the ball's snapped, right?
Yeah.
It's in terms of which routes you're running and, how many guys you have running those routes. So that makes sense.
You can only do so much.
Let's see. How many? Noah Fant, 32-yard gain. That is definitely his longest catch, I feel like, in 2 months. All right, 2nd and 7. Teddy, shotgun, throws complete to Tim Patrick. They're going to pick up the first down.
Love that.
Here we go.
Wow, what a treat.
See this?
That one's called Dragon, so you guys sound real smart at home.
Ooh.
Anything with a slant and an arrow, West Coast terminology, that's Dragon. Dragon spacing. The backer ran with the arrow. So Melvin Gordon, you see Melvin Gordon come out of the backfield. He was on the arrow. Hit Tim Patrick. First down. Go Broncos.
If I were an OC, I would give all of my play designs very cute and not intimidating names. So instead of dragon, that would be
unicorn.
Called Kitty Cat.
Yeah. Kitty Cat right.
Kitty Cat right. This is Fluffy Bunny 1.
Wouldn't that be great to hear Teddy hot mic? Fluffy Bunny. Fluffy Bunny.
Fluffy Bunny, Kitty Cat 1. Meow. What offense are they running? I don't know. Troy, this is the first I've heard.
You come be my OC for my 5-year-old's flag team.
Heck yeah. All right.
Been a mutiny of the mom, so now I've had to give up play calling duties.
And do we have a touchdown? Oh, they're going to call Melvin Gordon just shy.
So what do you think? Do you think they run it again, or are they going to run a little play action here?
I would play action boot with the intent of Teddy running, but have a safety route there for him in case. How's that?
I love
Basically,
it.
just run the Jake Plummer play.
I like the Peyton Manning, which is get into real heavy and then run boot with your quarterback.
Ah.
You remember when he walked it in against Dallas? What a treat that was.
That's probably like one of the most replayed clips. Touchdown, Gordon. Broncos are going to go up by 2 tugs.
Wow.
There we go.
14-0.
And this is really where Teddy, in my opinion, is a very good quarterback, playing with a lead.
Yeah.
He has the lead. You trust him. PAT is made. And the Broncos,
to be fair, though, I feel like you could drop me off at Empower Field and I could play with 14-point lead and be okay.
That's fair.
It's probably not true. I dropped the snap. Just drop the snap right away. That's a huge. What was the line on this?
I don't know.
Someone in the comments know what the line was?
You guys know what the line was. I did a complicated parlay bet that is not going to hit.
Yeah, I see you putting out a parlay almost every week, my friend.
I was on a streak, too.
You were on a little heater, huh?
Yeah. I was taking the quarterback over-under passing totals.
Yeah.
And I got screwed by – I don't know why I took the over with Ryan Tannehill today.
Oh.
It's like one of those bet things where it's like he should hit the under, but I feel like –
he's going to hit the over.
Yeah, like they're just – it was only like 225.
Yeah.
And I think Mahomes might have not even hit because they beat the Raiders so bad he didn't even need to get to 285. But Thomas, thank you for the super chat. Good evening, guys. Was looking forward to see both of you on the stream. Let's go Broncos. RIP 88. We got Sam Baker in here again. Tim, don't mention drop snaps. We're still traumatized by Super Bowl 48.
Sorry, my friend.
How long were you with St. Louis?
Up until preseason game number 4. They got fired. So here's a great story. We came out to Denver. So we actually played Denver in the preseason. So I came out to Denver, played in preseason game number 3 against Peyton Manning, who's like one of my heroes. I played decent, get on the plane, go back to St. Louis just to get fired the next week or the next day and sent right back to Denver. I'm like, you could have just saved the flight. I'd have gone home with my parents. Like, how embarrassing, right? Like, hey, bud, don't get on the team plane. Just ride home with your family.
Lack of foresight.
You know, Jeff Fisher just blown through the budget to go 8-8, you know?
Yeah.
But, yeah, good old Jeff. He was real nice. They cut you very kindly. Like, now that I run a company, like, firings don't usually go like that. Usually it's like, hey, you've been doing a really bad job, so we have to let you go. They're real nice about it. Yeah.
I think maybe the difference there is, like, in your situation, somebody's kind of like letting you down probably as an employee. Yeah. Whereas like in the NFL, they know they just got to shaft a bunch of guys who are really close to being good enough, but they're just making some tough decisions. Yeah.
They sit you down. They tell you nice stuff.
Yeah.
They tell you like, man, you should coach because you're smart, but boy, you can't play, you know?
What do you think about coming back and coaching for us? Do you think if the timing were right, would you have tried to hop on with the XFL if that were an option when you were trying to make it through?
Yeah. So I went up to the CFL actually after I got cut. So I went to the CFL and played for the Stampeders in Calgary.
Nice.
But back then, man, the union up there negotiated like a hell of a deal where you got paid like $30,000 and pizza. So I like kind of wasn't really into that for the long run. But I do think the XFL, I think the XFL, I really, and obviously I'm biased because I had PJ, but I really think the XFL is a deal that could, if someone gets it off the ground, I think it could be a special deal.
Yeah, I mean, we'll get a look at the USFL this fall, and then spring, and then the XFL coming back next time. The XFL was doing really well. It just COVID hit and screwed everything up for them.
I went to one of PJ's games in Houston, and dude, I'm telling you, man, it was insane. Like, there were all these fans had gear, like. It was packed. They played at Houston Stadium. They had to open the upper deck seating. Like, they sold a lot of tickets. It was a good deal, but yeah, COVID kind of, COVID screwed them.
Yeah. And PJ was playing lights out. He was insane. He was so fun to watch.
XFL MVP is what we like to, obviously the awards weren't given out, but we still claim it. Kind of like how UCF has the national title deal.
Right.
So, we claim XFL MVP for him. But no, like, listen, so PJ was in Houston, and then we had the Luis Perez kid who had taken over for New York, and then all of a sudden New York was hot. So I was thinking, we're going to have an all Jenkins Elite Super Bowl.
Oh, so you worked with Perez too then?
Yeah, we trained Luis as well. So we were going to have the whole XFL.
Dang.
I'm walking into Houston to go watch PJ play, and I took a couple of my friends down there, so we had a little bit of a good time at the tailgate. I see Oliver Luck, okay? And I'm gassed up, as you could imagine, from a Houston tailgate. I look Oliver Luck square in the eyes, and I say, "You're welcome." The Houston franchise is going nuts. I saved your New York franchise. You're welcome.
That's hilarious.
So me and Oliver are dear friends as well.
Nice. That's really funny. Yeah, because he was the president of the XFL?
Yeah, he was their commissioner. Yeah,
commissioner, yeah, okay.
So
Niosa Super Chat, how great is it to see the running backs killing it? Oh, it's great. Tim's mixed feelings about it, and that's okay. We're going to accept that in his heart he wants to throw. Thank you, Niosa. R.I.P. DT.
Yeah.
They
were doing some cool stuff to honor DT, weren't they?
Yeah, there's a ton of stuff at the stadium. They did a long moment of silence too before the game started there.
This is very emotional because we have 14 points and it's still the first quarter.
Yeah, this is tough. We don't know how to. It's like we're playing the Chargers all over again.
Glad I don't have to watch this game. These guys are great. This is so great.
Yeah,
only has 3 downs.
What I want to do, Tim, is we got to find time in the offseason where I go through an abbreviated version of your QB training program.
Yeah.
We can promote the training program, and I can see we can do a before and after of what a QB version of me is.
Yeah.
Before being trained like a QB. Not going to lie.
100%. We will get you. I mean, you give us a 2-3 sessions, we'll get you dialed in. You will take over your Thanksgiving Day family turkey bowl.
Yes, that's all I ask. Yeah. I think Mario likes to tout his arm strength quite a bit. I think overall I'm more athletic. Got more of the body type to play QB.
Yeah.
And my goal would just it should be a competition, and I should just outperform Mario.
Yeah, 100%. I've told Mario this because Mario's always talking smack to me. Jared Goff just getting loose, huh? Was there a flag? What's the flag?
It's got to be hold. Let's see.
What do we get?
Oh, defense, offsides.
Oh, wow. Yeah, so I've told Mario this before, and I keep reiterating it, which is Mario thinks he can throw farther than me, and I 100% know that I can throw farther off of one knee than Mario can standing up. Like, there's just not a doubt in my mind.
Oh, I'd put money on you for sure.
And it also depends what kind of ball are we using? Because are we using a high school ball or are we using a pro ball? Like what kind of, I don't know Mario hand size. Where's his hand size at, you know?
Yeah. All right, Goff back to throw here. Another flag on the field. He picks up the first down. That is Amon-Ra St. Brown, brother of Equanimous St. Brown.
That's a great little concept, though. It's a Harvey route. Call that
what?
Harvey.
Heartbeat?
Harvey, right back down the stem. That's going to be a Harvey.
Harvey.
Curl inside, come back towards the sideline. Harvey, right down your stem. That's how you explain it to your receivers when you're getting them ready to.
That makes
Offsides again,
sense.
huh?
Yeah, back-to-back offsides.
That's not great for us.
Offsides is a silly penalty. Just a face mask over. Doesn't matter, though. It was a first down anyway. Sean Pinkerton, rest easy to the current record holder for most receptions in one Super Bowl, Mr. Demaryius Thomas. Thank you, Sean. Appreciate the super chat. Damn, that's a big run by the Lions.
Oh, yeah. Oh, boy.
They just said this guy's nickname is Netflix because he was called off his couch to join the Lions. That's a bad missed tackle by Kenny Young.
Yeah, just right in the hole. That's tough.
Shifting over, probably just a hair late there by Young.
And then Justin Simmons just whiffs.
Craig Reynolds. Look like Roger Craig.
You just can't miss Netflix in the hole like that, can you?
No, you can't. Another run here by Craig Reynolds. We're going to know that name by the end, I think.
I love watching the Lions run power and just thinking to myself, could you imagine being a part of the install when Dan Campbell installs power? We're going to go down, down, and around. We're going to bash them.
What's power mean to him?
Yeah. The guy's just juiced the whole day.
2nd and 6 for Detroit. They are knocking on the doors of scoring. Goff, little play action there, dumps it off, and it's Khalif Raymond in a revenge touchdown for Detroit. Former Bronco Khalif Raymond.
I mean, the little fake motion, they fake the orbit and then return him?
Yeah, they're showing the replay now.
Had to have been man coverage. Guy running across, acting like he's going with the orbit. That has to be what happened.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I see what you're saying.
Because they're making it look like a round. We called that F around. And they shift. You see 23 running his ass off? Well, guess what? You're out of the play now, son. And we're going to just go ahead and check it right back to him.
Wow.
Don't you love that stuff?
Not when it happens against my team.
Yeah, but that's just great. I mean, could you imagine Dan Campbell, too, installing that one? Here's what we're going to do. We're going to act like we're running around, but we're not. We're going to hit them right back the other way.
Yeah, but I think maybe Dan Campbell probably won't get the credit he deserves for being a smart football guy.
No, dude, because of the way he does his interviews.
That's right.
And all the caffeine he drinks.
Yeah. What is it, 60 ounces of coffee a day, 3 Ventis?
I tell you what, I'm like one of those guys, Brandon, I drink cold brew 2 minutes before bed, doesn't faze me. I'm going right down. You understand?
Oh, wow.
Yeah. But the amount of caffeine that Dan Campbell ingests to me is a whole different ballgame.
How old are you, Tim?
Just turned 30.
Okay. Yeah, that's probably why.
Yeah.
Once you get 35, that caffeine at nighttime, oh, you'll feel it.
I mean, yeah, but here's the deal, and you know this because you've got your little one now. I've got 3 kids.
Oh.
We got number 4 on the way. I can sleep wherever. Once
That's
this
true.
live stream shuts off, I can fall asleep on this couch and not make it home. My wife be like, "Oh, totally believe you," because I just nap anywhere.
Yeah, that's true. A year of sleep deprivation trains you to fall asleep no matter what when it's finally time to do it.
Well, and where do you have your studios? Yours at your house?
Yeah, just down in the basement.
Yeah, good luck. Once they get mobile, they're coming in.
She's running everywhere now.
Yeah, she can start coming in all the live streams. Hey, Dad, what's going on?
Oh, yeah. I'm trying to teach her. Right now, we're working on backpedaling. So,
love that.
And then turning and going, training her to be like a corner. Don't know if she'll buy into it, but she's actually learning to say backpedals because like we do it so much. It's like backpedal, backpedal, backpedal. Now she just goes ba 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 ba.
That is so great.
I got my kids. I think I saw you doing passing concepts on like Instagram or on Twitter with your 3-year-old, maybe 4-year-old.
So yeah, I started going with Mac when he was like 3. He's 5 now. I had him in group earlier with a bunch of the kids, and he's like, yeah, he's a stud. But
that's
he'll probably get my wife's height, and he'll just not be a player, so that's fine. You know.
Yeah, that's what stopped me.
Yeah. You know, I'm whatever, like 6'1", 6'2". Got to the NFL, and the scouts were like, "You're very short," and I was like, "Okay, it's a different world."
Yeah,
it's a different world.
Dalton, 4 dice super chat. Goff is just greedy, trying to win more games. Shaking my head. Thanks for streaming, Brandon and Tim. You are welcome. You are welcome, Dalton.
That is great. He is greedy.
All right.
Oh, apparently Craig Reynolds had a great preseason.
Yeah, I think that's well, actually, I don't know if he's the guy they called Netflix.
He probably was. He probably got cut. They probably brought him back.
Oh, yeah. Okay. See, sometimes I'm tweeting. I try to take notes. That's why when you see me zone out for a second, that's all I'm doing, Tim. I'm not ignoring you.
No, I love it. Yeah, you can ignore me all you want.
Craig Reynolds, the preseason hero for the Lions. Great to see him playing. We are almost at 900 live viewers. We got 295 likes. Can we get to 400, please? Trying to get to 400. All right, Broncos back on the field. Got some adversity now that the Lions have scored. Hand it off. Javonte. Going to pick up 4. Tackled by Nickel Arobi-Coleman.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't do a lot about the corner off the edge. Safety drop down, so that's where the receiver goes in because it's nearest threat. Safety's a bigger threat. You got to leave the corner. You bounce it outside, you're in trouble. That's tough. Not a lot you can do there.
No, nothing really. Second down. Teddy, quick pass, bounces off of Tim Patrick's hands. Oh, you rarely see this.
Did we get a drop? Oh, what was it? Brandon, what was it? Did you see the outside guy ran the clear, inside guy, man-to-man broke out? What's the concept called?
Dragon.
Stick. That was stick. Remember earlier with Jerry Jeudy?
Yeah. Oh, that went right through Tim Patrick's chest.
Yeah, that's not ideal. That's not ideal. That's a heck of a ball by Teddy, too. That's actually a way tougher throw than people give it credit for.
All right, we got 3rd and 7. Broncos facing the first drive that they might not score today. Teddy drops back, scrambles through the pocket, fires a quick pass again, incomplete to Tim Patrick. Looked like Teddy might have been able to pick up the first with his legs. Does a good job here buying a little extra time, throws a wobbler down into the
that's not great. The step up's good, but we got to deliver on the curl. Yeah, that's not good. Timmy P can't make that one, but we should have converted earlier on 2nd down. Like that's that's kind of the problem with the offense right now.
Got a punt here by Sam Martin. Fair caught at the 25. As we go to another commercial break, we're at 930. How many likes we get to? 364? I said 400. Get to 400, damn it.
I feel bad for my guy. First 3 and out, and now he's saying, oh my God, we're going to lose.
Yeah. Broncos fans we're emotionally wrecked this season. Every time we start to believe, all hope is taken away. Every time we have no hope, the Broncos win and it's restored.
A lot of people were saying Teddy should have ran.
Yeah, I think he could have.
Scary out there, though, man. There's a lot of big guys running around.
I don't think the reports are that Peyton is going to offer Teddy a big contract. I think it's that Teddy wants a big contract.
Yeah.
I don't think it's the Broncos. Sam Martin, former Lion. Yeah. Very okay punter, Sam Martin.
How is it the Broncos are playing this bad against a 1-10 team? John, it's the NFL, you know?
Bad. They got 2 touchdowns. That's the first series they've been stopped. Let's keep it positive until we need to lose our minds.
Yeah, this place must get pretty toxic on the tough days.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I think most of it's in fairly good spirit. It's kind of like, let's overreact to the good and let's overreact to the bad. But then, yeah, you'll always see some shit. You're like, don't say that. Don't put that in writing. Don't put that in writing. You don't get to 3 and wait, hold on. You don't get to 10 3 and outs without one. That's right, Nick. We got to start somewhere. Thanks
for the stream, for bringing joy.
All right, did we? Yeah, we crossed 400 likes. Okay, I'll chill for a bit. Almost at 1,000 viewers. I think
400 likes. That's the number.
What's that?
400 likes. That's the number we need.
Well, I just like incrementally. We were at 3 something, so I was like, let's get to 400. Now we're at 425, so we want to get to 500. I'll never be satisfied. People keep giving me the likes, and I just ask for more and more. It's a really one-sided relationship. 1st and 10 for Goff. Quick dump off there across the middle. It's Kennedy.
What do we get?
Tight ends named Kennedy, I believe.
Oh, yeah. Little jolt route in there by Kennedy.
Tom Kennedy, receiver, not tight end. Jolt route? I like the sound of that.
That play's going to be called Haas Y Jolt. Jolt is basically run 4 yards, go wherever the hell you want. Hitch it. Haas means hitches outside slot seam. Haas Y Jolt.
Tommy Gun Angel Super Chat. Detroit versus Denver. Which emotionally damaged fan base will hate itself the most? Handoff here for Detroit. Cutback. Oh my God. Netflix is killing us. Craig Reynolds is killing us. 9 yards.
Zone.
Tackled by Kareem Jackson. That is a classic cutback that we saw Terrell Davis take 2,000 yards for. Right, Tim?
That's just great. Look at you picking it up. Shanahan invented the play, feels like. But yeah, TD used to do that all the time. What a treat. Probably my favorite player ever was Terrell Davis.
TD?
Yeah, when I grew up, I was a running back.
Oh.
It goes to show you how athletic football is in Highlands Ranch, Colorado. But
I was a running back too. So we'll say it takes great athleticism. But I stopped playing in high school after I got a concussion.
That explains everything, huh?
Oh, yeah. I was like, this is not fun.
But then you were funny all of a sudden. I remember people telling me that they were like, the guy wasn't funny at all. No. Concussion, wakes up, funny.
Hey, small price to pay. 2nd and 7. This is to Detroit's tight end. Got 4, maybe. 2. All right. 3rd and 5.
That's great coverage.
Tom Kennedy, another preseason hero. This is basically a preseason game for the Lions at this point. Also, Netflix pulled off some rad runs in pre. Cool. Yeah, I love preseason guys getting their shot at some point. 3rd and 5. Here we go. Lions got trips right. If I'm Goff, I go to my single. Oh, no, he hands it off. I was trying to predict the play like I used to, play football.
What happened? I'm watching it right now. Oh, they stretched it out. Did they get the first down?
No. Igwe
God.
BK is short.
Dude. Someone just ran in there and threw his skull in front of a knee, and all you said was handoff?
That's who is that? Is that Kareem Jackson?
That's Kareem.
Dude, Kareem Jackson does this every game. That's why I call him the torpedo.
God, dude.
Oh, now he's hurt.
Oh.
Torpedoed and feeling that one.
Is he down right now?
He's on the sideline. They're taking a look at him.
Yeah, because he just... Golly. Could you see straight after that? He'll be fine, though. He's back in the game.
No, I
12 years in the league, he'll be back.
Just told you I quit football altogether after that happened to me one time.
And he's done it for 12 years at the highest level.
Yeah.
Oh. I like this little deal where they're starting to do the commercials, but you can still look at what's going on the field.
Yeah. That was like a nice ad they did. Did they start doing that last year or the year before? I forget.
Just great stuff. You can just see how pissed off Vic is that they're going for it.
How dare they go for it against me?
This old school coaches hate that analytics became a thing because everybody just used to punt no matter what.
Yeah. Everybody except like Belichick, and they're okay with that. Oh, and it's Khalif Raymond converting the 4th and 1. Kyle Fuller pushing him out.
Oh, a little sprint out, huh?
Is that what this is?
Yeah, a little sprint to it, dump it to him. Chad Henne hit that for the Chiefs to seal a playoff game. You remember that? Against the Browns?
Oh, was that? Yeah, that was last year, right?
Yeah, they threw it to Tyreek Hill, same exact play.
Yeah, not a bad throw there for Goff on the run. You don't think of him as being somebody going to make an athletic
Chad
throw.
Henne probably did it better, but yeah, it was pretty good by Goff.
Little wobbly, but he got it there. We got a 1st and 10. Goff all day to throw. Complete left sideline. Reynolds. Wait, is that? Do we have 2 Reynolds? We got Josh Reynolds, number 8, wide receiver, and Craig Reynolds, running back.
What did he run? Is it a little blaze 8, a little post to speed out? Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Yeah, Broncos run that a lot. Cortland Sutton actually he runs the blaze 8 really, really well. You know who invented the blaze 8 or who I think invented it?
Troy Aikman when he was high.
Kyle Shanahan, but similar experience when he did it. I think him and Julio were hanging out in the offseason. Yeah.
So that was a route they kind of came up together with Julio?
Yeah.
Kyle?
Julio, how would you cover that guy running that route? But, yeah, they invented it when he was in Atlanta.
Oh, nice.
Leaves Atlanta. Doesn't run blaze 8 as much with San Fran. They don't have the guy to do it. You got to have like a big, strong receiver because you need to be able to body him up when you get to the sideline, You need the body there.
So it's kind of just to be in front of the defender there as you're going towards the sideline if you have the big-bodied guy.
And you see it in a lot of offenses where they use a ton of post outside because, you're going to sometimes get a quarters check and the corner will play a little inside leverage every once in a while if you're a big post team and they run quarters. So then you want to blaze 8 right in front of them because you think they're going to jump it. Oh.
Nearly picked off here. Ball was just in front of his target. Justin Simmons going in for the hit before he realized that ball would come flying towards him. 3rd and 6 for Detroit. Where do you think Goff goes when he's out of Detroit? Well, he's got at least one more year there.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he sticks it at. Maybe he might get close with Campbell and then, want to re-sign at a discount. I think Goff, I don't think Goff is like that elite tier. I think he's a good pro.
He's Middle.
Right as he throws it into the back of his lineman's head.
Yeah. Who does he blast here? Who gets the Goff? Oh, that's Shelby Harris batting down another pass.
Did Shelby just get up for it?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't think – I know a lot of people like, because the McVay thing and then he leaves and it's like it's so different in Detroit. So I know a lot of people like to give him – but I don't think he's a bad quarterback by any means.
No, he's he's not the worst quarterback. He's just – I think people – after a certain amount of time, you want a quarterback who is going to carry the offense when it's down.
Yeah.
And Goff's, I don't think he's that guy. I don't think Teddy's that guy. And you can get by with someone who's solid. You know what I mean?
I think Goff is like Kirk Cousins,
That makes sense.
Like that's where he gets to. But I also think Kirk is a good quarterback. The issue with quarterback play in the NFL is you're going to pay so much money for good quarterback play, and you don't pay that much more for great.
Right.
Like if you really think about it.
No, that's true.
The difference between Kirk Cousins' contract and like Aaron Rodgers, it's not that much from a salary cap perspective.
Right.
So it's like that's where it's hard is because it's like you're going to shell out all this cash for a guy who still needs a bunch of pieces, where with Rodgers or some of these guys, they don't need the pieces and they're good. So it's like it's hard to shell out the cash for the guy then that needs a great roster. So the issue in the NFL, I don't think it's a quarterback issue. It's that quarterbacks, regardless, demand so much money. Like Teddy's going to not demand, but he's going to pull 25 mil maybe.
Right.
And then so give Teddy the old Green Bay roster or the old Patriot roster where it's like you could name one good receiver. Like, it's not going to be good, but you still have to pay him because you just want competent quarterback play. Because without competent quarterback play, you just look like a joke of an organization. And that's where it's like, it's hard right now, I think.
Well, and it feels like Teddy's not taking advantage of some great talent right now.
Yeah.
It's like, how many rosters is he going to go to where you have a better group of ball catchers and running backs? Maybe the only upgrade would be like offensive line, but it's not like the Broncos offensive line is bad. It's like an average performing line.
I don't think there's a real quarterback needy team in Teddy's bracket.
Right.
That is an upgrade from Denver personnel wise.
Yeah.
That's what's hard if you're a Denver fan though right now, is if you're a Denver fan, you're sitting there like, man, we're not getting great stuff from our quarterback position right now. And we're 6-6 and we beat the Cowboys. We beat the, we beat the Cowboys and then you go and you beat the Chargers. Like, I don't know. What's the chair deal?
Paul. Thank you, Paul. Paul wants us to see Tim's chair. Feed 33, damn it. Also, RIP DT. Shout out to you, Perna, for the amazing tribute video. Love you and Grossi. Lots, my man. All right, Tim. The chair deal is a couple weeks ago, halftime. I usually go and pee. Yeah. So my chair was just sitting here. My buddy Tom Grossi. We've reached over 1,000 viewers. Thank you, guys. Tom was streaming as well, and he'll do raids during his streams where he sends all his people to go check out somebody's channel. And so he told everybody to come to my channel, but they just came to an empty chair. And so when I returned, there's just like every comment was just chair. And he started giving the chair money. It turned into a thing. So now they want to see your chair. We got to see the chair.
I'm on a sofa.
Oh, it's just a stupid couch.
Yeah, I don't have a chair, unfortunately. I had to move the setup around the office a little bit so that I could watch the game.
Yeah.
Because my desk is a little offset. And the house, we already talked about the situation there. I'm not streaming there. I got 3 kids that'll run in. So, yeah, it was just.
No, it looks good. So you're at your office then?
Yeah, at the office. You know where you probably never watched a single breakdown, as you shouldn't. But I got the white chair at my desk. That's where I do my breakdowns. everybody gives me a bunch
That's
of
not
junk.
true. I've seen some of the breakdowns.
Everybody
just
gives
don't
me a
remember
bunch
which
of hell
ones.
because my background sucks, but it's just my blinds because I'm in my office.
Yeah, that's all right. The background's irrelevant. If you're giving good information and you've got the prompter thing up there, you're showing what you're talking about, that's fine. That's all you need.
People just want the film anyways. They don't want to see my ass.
That's right.
You know, it's not like you where they tune in to watch the Greek god do it, you know?
That's right. Like, take your shirt off and show us your chiseled muscles and talk about football. Deal.
Yeah, I was showing my wife. I was like, "Hey, I'm gonna go on." Brandon's got like a huge YouTube channel. He's a really cool dude. I'm gonna go on his live stream today. So I clicked on your last video, and it opens up with Goff's girlfriend. So she's like, "Oh, I see what it is."
That's hilarious. Teddy got a first down here, rolling all over the pocket before getting dropped. I don't know what Teddy was doing there. I'm guessing we'll call this a coverage sack, Tim. We'll call this a coverage sack without seeing anybody.
That's the one thing that when you see a quarterback step up for no reason, that's not great. Like you see how Teddy just climbed for no reason. You basically climb into somebody. Like there's not like a threat vertically.
What should he have done there?
Just hold his ground.
Just stay put and wait?
Yeah, so like it's where you see Tom Brady how it looks like sometimes just like literally standing there bored.
Oh, yeah.
That's kind of what you want to see.
Yeah. Tom Brady, if I'm going to credit him with anything, he's one of the best pocket QBs I've ever watched.
He literally looks like he has zero fear of getting hit. And he probably does because the NFL will protect him. But
yeah. He just,
I mean, you got
he intuitively feels the pocket, knows how far to step up, when to sidestep. It's insane. All right, so that's 3rd and 16 now. Broncos clinging to a 4-point lead after the Lions did kick a field goal. Teddy, quick pass. It's Alberto. Going to get 7 back there. 8 back.
Yeah, that's less than ideal.
I missed the Lions field goal because we were chatting.
Oh, that's not good. Yeah. But either Jerry or Alberto busted on that play. One of them ran the wrong route.
Oh.
Because you saw them both sit at the exact same spot.
Right.
What I'm guessing it was supposed to be was a runoff and then one guy sit and see if you can squeak through or if you can get people to bait and then hit the seam behind it. They both just sat. We got problems in Denver.
So would you put that on coaching?
Yeah. I mean.
Because it's hard to say, like, if they went over that. Is that something like the receivers are supposed to know on the play based on the coverage? Who's going to do what?
Yeah, so it's either, they could be reading it out. That specific play, I guarantee they weren't reading it out.
Okay.
That's just on the sheet, right? Look, chair.
There's the couch. We got the couch anyway, ladies and gentlemen.
Look, this is just in the notebook.
Cool.
Like that's what this would look like.
Oh yeah, let me get closer. Let me get closer so they can see. Oops, not me. I'm gonna solo Tim.
You know?
St. Louis Rams passing game.
But like this is what people talk about. Like they say, like, hey, is the NFL like complicated? Like this is just practices 1 through 7.
Oh my God.
So that's 7 practices. Like, yeah, shit's real complicated. So when a guy they run double hitch, you see why. It's because they didn't get in the book enough, you know?
So maybe that's 2 young players.
My guess it's on Alberto. Because, I mean, I'm no scientist, but if you're running people off and you're going to give the ball to somebody shifty, I'm probably betting Jerry is shiftier than Albert on a 3rd and 16.
I'll agree with you there. I will agree with you.
That would be my guess.
Where are we? Okay, Teddy, 5 of 9, 70 yards. Goff, 7 of 10, 58 in a TD. Broncos leading receiver, Noah Fant, 1 reception for 32 yards. We got 21 carries between Gordon and Williams. And that's the thing. Call me crazy, Tim.
Yeah.
This is my observation of the Broncos offense. I don't want to put it all on Teddy, but I feel like if the running game isn't working, that's when we really see the passing game struggle.
Yeah. Yeah, you're great.
I don't think that's true, but through the losses, the only series that worked is when the running game worked. And like that last series, they weren't picking up yards on the ground enough to get into a 3rd and short. And when that's not effective, it's like nothing seems to work in the passing game.
I also think we don't do enough like traditional run action stuff where it's like hard sell play action with deep shots because we run the ball so effectively. Like the play that Teddy gets sacked on, he's in gun, and it's we call it a token fake, right? But a half-ass fake.
Right.
And then he holds onto the ball. It's like, why even token from the gun? It makes no damn sense. If you're trying to hit the bender or the spear, just run action the thing. You've been running the ball effectively, but no, we're going to sit in the bet. We're going to token. Then we're going to step up into our left guard's ass, and we're going to take a sack, and it's not good football.
Khalif Raymond again. What is that? That might be his 4th catch of the day.
Oh, wow. Little speed out to the boundary. This Lions preseason team looks good.
Yeah. Lions preseason ball, not too shabby. All right, 3rd and 1. Broncos trying to stop the momentum. Are they going to snap this ball? No, we will hit the 2-minute warning. Only Peyton Manning gets that play off.
Yeah, they were trying to draw him off sides.
Who, based on your style of play, who'd you play QB like in your eyes?
So who did I play QB like?
Who'd you try to mimic your game after?
I mean, so growing up, like I love Peyton Manning. Like I I sound like an idiot because now like you can look it up on your phone, but back in the day, like I'd like print off Peyton Manning interview articles and read them.
Nice.
I'd put them in my math notebook and I'd read them during math. It's also why I then went to college algebra as a senior, which sounds like exciting because it's college algebra, but I think they name it that to make the kids who aren't going to college feel good about themselves. So that's the math that I was in. It's like college algebra, but it's a bunch of seniors and like 2 like real nerdy freshmen, like those kids are going places, right? So yeah, So I think Peyton Manning. I just like, I was I couldn't throw very well. My footwork kind of sucked. I was small and slow, but I feel like I knew what was going on out there, and that helped me a lot. Which is also probably why I love like teaching football so much, is because a lot of the kids that we work with now, like. I went down to Texas. We have a location down in Houston. I went to Houston last weekend, and like there are like 6th graders doing what I like throwing better than I could when I was like a senior.
That's crazy.
Like they're just, so I think that's why I like teaching so much, is because it's like, dude, these kids actually have a shot because they're not unathletic like you were. So if I could just teach them football, they're going to be fine.
No, that's cool. It was the mental part of the game that you really liked and were strong at. And...
Well, I knew it was the only way I was going to get on the field. Like I think I was lucky with some self-awareness around the idea, like, dude, you're not going to be that like uber talented kid. So as long as you can like understand what's going on and get the ball places, you probably can play. So, I mean, I just, I barely played 1 year when I was a senior in high school. And then I thought like my football career was going to be over and I was going to go and just have a great time at CSU, and then went down to Fort Lewis, started 4 years, and then went to the NFL. So it was fun. Yeah,
you don't know where that stuff's going to take you. 3rd and 1, Detroit.
What do we have dialed up?
We got a handoff, and it's picked up by King Netflix himself. No, it's Igwe BK. I can say Albert Okwuegbunam, but I cannot say Igwe BK.
I feel like the pronunciation thing's got to be tough.
Oh, yeah, that is so hard. Especially if literacy is not your strength.
You might be dyslexic.
No, I am a little.
My wife's mom is a reading specialist, and every single family function we sit down at, she explains to me how I'm dyslexic.
No, my problem is I try to guess the words before I actually visually read them, and that's when I will. And I do it a lot during like these live streams when I'm reading people's super chats. I'm trying to read them quick to keep things going. I'm like,
Yeah.
You're just guessing at what the next word is before looking at it. Just read this fucking chat, idiot. All right, 2nd and 6. Lions trying to get some points on the board before halftime. Goff got time. He got time. He's rolling out and throws it away. Like a coward. You take the sack, Goff.
Yeah, not great.
They brought up a stat. It was like the Broncos had 100 plus, like close to 150 yards of offense in the first quarter, and the Lions had like 15. And this second quarter, the Broncos have like 17 yards of offense, and the Lions are passing $130. So
Yeah.
let's see them get Amon-Ra St. Brown involved in the game. Amon-Ra.
Broncos need a good pass rush here. That's all.
Boom. Incomplete.
I'm like very jealous of how. Oh.
Just out of his reach.
They had it too, and that's why Goff's yelling at him right now. He's about to get his ass ripped because he's coming from the backfield. They're running what's called a bullet route, and he gets way too horizontal, and then he slows down. He's got to run his ass off because Justin Simmons is going to come underneath. Yeah. That really should have been a vertical ball instead of like a 50-50 is what Goff had to throw because he had a terrible route.
So he pulled too much curve in that route he ran.
Yeah, too lateral. It's vertical. Bullets through you want to run through the heels of the X alignment. So X is the condensed receiver. Run through his heels. Don't get horizontal because we need him to run past the safety who's covering him. Because it's man, because you have I don't want to bore people, but we call it like an exchange has to happen where the corner's got to pass it off to the safety. If the safety tries to run through it, that should have been a touchdown. That's why he's going to get his ass ripped at halftime.
And you don't want Dan Campbell ripping your ass.
Could you imagine, like right now, he knows how bad he messed up, and he's thinking about film tomorrow with Dan Campbell, not for me.
All right, so the Broncos get the ball back after a Lions punt. A minute to work with here. Quick pass, Jerry Jeudy. That would be his first reception of the game. Broncos do have all 3 timeouts. Question is, will they use them appropriately?
That was 3-by-stick. 3-by-1 stick. So you know the 2-by variation. That was 3-by-1.
No, I do not know the 2-by.
Yeah, you do. You
taught it to me earlier, Tim, but I already forgot it.
The outside release vertical from number 1. Number 2's got the option when you're in 3 receivers. The farthest guy, the closest guy to the quarterback, he's the stick runner. Number 2's a mandatory out. Number 1's the vertical. Exact same play, just different number of receivers.
I just remember Dragon.
Dragon's a great play. The Broncos run Dragon more than anybody in the NFL. So if there's one play to know if you're a Broncos fan, it's Dragon.
Cool. The Denver Dragons. 2nd and 4 here. Will they take a shot? Will they take a shot? Teddy, quick pass. Noah Fant's going to get out of bounds. Going to also move the chains. Broncos did use their first timeout there. We got 55 seconds left.
Love that.
A field goal here would be nice. A touchdown would be great.
What's nice when you're playing quarterback with McManus too is you got to just barely get over there.
Yeah. McManus, he'll kick it from 70 if you let him.
He's got a great haircut too, doesn't he?
Oh, yeah. His style has really, over the last 4 or 5 years, he's upped his game. All right, 1st and 10. Broncos at the 35. Teddy, another quick pass here to Noah Fant. Upended just past the 40. Noah Fant, a little banged up on that play. Teddy doing this, which means 2 guys run across the eyeballs of the defenders. Teddy, deep shot, left sideline to Sutton, going to be incomplete.
You're probably tipping away all their no huddle signals. So you see that he's probably stretching his eyeballs. So it's a stretch, 4 verts. You get it?
Okay, that makes sense.
They're going to have to change this now, obviously. They're going to have to change that. Because have you ever heard the story about Peyton Manning making his backups watch the TV copy?
I don't know if I've heard that specific story.
He made his backups watch every single TV copy of the game and say, what did they get on my mic? And then what did they get filmed signal-wise? And they'd have to give him a report on Monday.
Yeah, that sounds like Peyton.
Just spot on.
I know he was very adamant about changing his signals, especially before playing teams like the Patriots, who he knew would be onto that sort of thing.
Yep.
I don't think you got to worry about that before you play like the Bengals or something, at least back then.
Another little stick concept for Jerry Jeudy for the first down. Oh, what a treat. Sanchez is on the call?
Yeah, I didn't know that either.
Love that. Wish I could hear it. Normally we get Jay Feely, who, listen, hell of a kicker, but golly, do I want to just.
We've gotten a lot of Feely games, I feel like.
Too many. How?
All right, 26 seconds left. Denver, the 46, trying to get into field goal range. They do have 1 timeout remaining. They need a chunk play, Tim.
We need a chunk.
Teddy has the time there. Gets it away. Oh, my God, that was almost caught. That was almost a brilliant catch.
Oh, yeah. Post sail is what that is. Post with a sail route.
That's great defense.
It's a great defense. They ran post sail. West Coast terminology for that one is fluty.
Oh, fluty.
Yeah. I remember asking that in a quarterback meeting, like, hey, guys, why do we call it fluty? I just want to make sure I understand, why we're calling things certain things. And they said, because Doug liked to play a lot. I'm like, okay, that makes sense.
Tim Patrick banged up after that play. 19 seconds. Teddy drops back. Hits Albert O short of the sticks. And they're going to run the clock. Got to use that last timeout. 11 seconds on 3rd down.
Oh, that's interesting that they counted him in bounds because I thought he came down on the Detroit defender and then went out.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know. I was too busy using my words.
Too busy on the call?
Yeah, doing the call. Not really observing what's happening.
We don't want Russ.
Yes, we do.
That's what Carl said.
I'll take Russ. All right. 3rd and 2. Not close enough for a field goal.
I mean, are we?
They need some yards here. Jerry Jeudy. I'm going to say that was a stick. I'm going to say that was a stick.
I got to see. That's what it's going to be called, a spot. You're going to call that a spot route.
Damn.
Clock it.
There's a flag. Shit, there's a flag. Defense offsides. We're going to get 5 extra yards here.
Or is it illegal formation? Yeah,
that's
offsides.
Always 50-50 there.
Offsides. That's just great operation. That's really good by Jerry Jeudy, because remember we saw the Claypool kid mess that up already this year.
Oh yeah, last week.
Yeah. So Jerry Jeudy gets down, runs it right in.
All right, so it is offside on the Lions.
I mean, now it's the chip shot range, right?
Yeah, we're closer. We're closer. Waiting to see exactly 52-yarder. Can McManus split the gooch here? 52 to give the Broncos 7 points right before halftime. Oh, yeah, we're getting the backside angle. McManus is good.
Love that.
Very good, McManus. All right, so the Broncos
Golly, he just drilled that one.
Oh, yeah. You knew he would.
So 17-10.
Yes, off-roader. Aaron Rodgers is better than Russell Wilson.
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers is better than every quarterback on earth. So prove me wrong.
I think he is.
Yeah. I think there's Aaron Rodgers, and then there's all the other elite QBs in the NFL.
Someone tweeted and said, they said, watching you with Brandon on YouTube, but I've asked the following question 5 times. It didn't get much attention. So here it goes. Who's the dark horse QB in next draft? Who do you think?
Me?
Yeah.
Dark horse QB?
You like Carson, right?
It's
Strong.
Carson Strong.
I think he's a good player. I do think he's a good player.
Does
he count as dark horse?
Dark horse QB. I don't know.
I
don't watch college football, so I'm not the right person to ask. And the only reason I know about Carson Strong is my writing partner, Will Keys, and my podcast co-host. He went to Nevada, so he still follows them very closely. So he's been talking about Carson Strong for like 2 years now.
The Aiden O'Connell kid from Purdue is the dark horse kid, I think.
Aiden O'Connell.
Yeah, I think he's a dark horse. And I think there's a Cole Kelly kid from Southeastern or something, Louisiana, that someone sent me his tape and it was good. Oh no.
You went
Camera went down. Hold on. BRB.
We have lost Tim. He's been swallowed by EOS webcam utility. RIP EOS webcam utility. So the Broncos lucky to get some points there. Nice defensive stop right before halftime. I'll take the 7-point lead. Would have liked to see them go into halftime with a 21-point lead as they started the game with 14 unanswered points before Detroit put it together in the second quarter there. Having a great time chatting with Tim Jenkins. He's trying to teach me about football, and I'm doing everything I can to unlearn all the knowledge he is teaching me. I like to be ignorant. Ignorance is bliss. It is halftime. I got to pee. Waiting for Tim to come back to tell him that I'm peeing. I got to go pee. Tim is gone. So he's out. Tim is out of the stream. I'll bring him back in if he comes back. I'm going to go to the bathroom. It is halftime, and we'll finish out this game. All right. We're back. We back in it. And so is Tim.
I'm back. Went down.
Fixed the cam.
Cam fix.
Yes, it was PP time for the chair.
A lot of people love the chair, though.
Oh, the chair gets a lot of love. Somebody started a Twitter account for the chair.
That's kind of depressing, though, about the chair.
Yeah.
Gets so much love.
So much power.
So what do we think? Good first half, bad first half?
I'd say positive. Not perfect. But, when you go into halftime with a 7-point lead, you can't complain too much.
I feel like they really only had like one bad drive.
Yeah.
And honestly, it's fixed if Tim Patrick catches that little out. The quick out, it's fixed.
Yeah, that's a rare drop by Tim Patrick. Because it did hit him right in the chest. Yeah, that would have kept that drive alive.
Yeah, and then we move on.
Maybe keeps the Lions from getting a field goal. Maybe they're up 20-7 at half. I don't know.
You never know.
No, I want to see them come out of halftime, reestablish the run, and just end this game quickly. Eat clock, run the ball.
Yeah, you got to start with, you need a good defensive stand. You can't let Goff get going.
Mm-mm.
And then you're good to go.
You want to beat Goff in this situation. Yeah, so I don't know.
A lot of people are jacked up about your coffee brand.
Oh, yeah, shit, I got to promote that. Yeah, because if you want to get the coffee for a Christmas gift, I think today is the last day you can order, and it'll make it on time shipping-wise. So, benchwarmerbrew.com. Boom. Let's just take a look.
Are you packaging those? Are you packaging them up and shipping them out?
I stick my hands on every single bean and hand. No, I don't package it. My buddy started the company, and he's the genius who figured out shipping and sourcing the beans. Everything's ethically sourced. We try to get as many organic beans as we can, and have them brought in. Oh, yeah, look at this. How's that not convince you to buy coffee?
I mean, I'm buying what you're selling.
Yeah.
Now, is it already blended, or is it already, what's it called?
You can get whole beans or you can get ground beans. It's up to you.
Love that.
Cheapest way is the subscription. And, yeah, shipping is a bitch. Shipping is really expensive. It's hard to do if you're a small business that's not Amazon. So a lot of people supporting it though, and it's really good. Like I'm really proud of the coffee, and I'm like a big coffee drinker. So
me too. I'm gonna put it in order. It's gonna go on the wife's stocking.
There you go.
I'm just gonna load her up with a bunch of beans from Brandon.
There you go.
Hey babe, I got you Brandon's beans for Christmas.
What is she a big coffee drinker?
Oh yeah. We've been doing Dunkin'. I think she likes Dunkin'. But I'm going to get her switched over to Benchwarmer Brew.
Boom. That's very cool, Tim. Am I going to pick up Will after the game ends? No, Will will be dropped off at my house. He's there with his dad and his brother. So he'll be coming over after. And we'll do the post-game podcast and start working on tomorrow's episodes. And don't forget to subscribe to Tim's channel. Tim, tell everybody where to find you.
On YouTube, All Things QB, or on Twitter at TJenkinsElite. So Be great. Couple subbies. What a treat.
Let's get Tim at least 100 new subs right now.
That'd be great. That'd like triple my subs.
Boom. Your videos are starting to do well, though.
Yeah, they are. It's not like, it's good. It's good. The
Thomas
comments,
Wolde.
Twitter's become not, the mentions aren't fun sometimes.
Yeah. You never know what you're going to find on Twitter.
No. But I like kind of doing the quick breakdowns on Twitter. Like, I like doing the full form because then people, I think, can get to know kind of the team's offensive structure. But I like the quick clips on Twitter. They're kind of fun.
Yeah. No, people like that.
How about that little run to start? 5-yard
Another Netflix run there by Craig Reynolds. Thomas Wolde, Super Chat. I think the defense needs to pick it up a little bit. I agree. They've been solid the past couple weeks. Solid. They need a dynamic play, though.
Some guy just nailed. He said, "This guy is the Gronkowski of co-host. Knows his cues, but words are hard." I appreciate that.
All right, 2nd and 5. Lions quick pitch, and Igwe Buke gonna pick up the first, but not before fumbling the ball away to the Denver Broncos. Dynamic play. I said the defense needs to make.
Oh, wow.
Jonathan Cooper coming out of the pile with the ball. That's what we want. Yes.
Yeah, that's great. I like the little toss play, but yeah, that's great. That's a huge stop for the Broncos.
Perfect. Who stripped that? Draymond? No.
I think it was just
Shelby
a random shoulder pad.
Oh.
Yeah, 41, Young. Just a shoulder pad randomly.
All right, we got to take advantage of this. Damn it.
Dan Campbell not happy.
No.
Not happy at all.
Dan mad. Dan very mad.
Dan is pissed. Back to the run game like you wanted. Just a little front side zone, 5 yards.
We want a quick TD here. God, that tweet took forever, and it's not even good. Okay. What did Melvin Gordon picked up 6 yards?
Front side zone for 6.
Outside
we ran a little
zone.
left across. We dressed it up, but it's just zone.
Uh-oh. What? Oh, damn. I haven't even looked in on the Bills. Oh, handoff Melvin Gordon. Bounces it outside. Turns a small gain into a big gain. 16-yarder for Melvin Gordon.
I like that I'm on a little bit of a delay because then I can watch exactly I know what's happening.
Yeah. I feel bad that the delays really kind of ruins the game, too, in other ways.
No, I love it.
All right, 1st and 10 here for the Broncos. From
Someone
the
smells the TD
15.
coming.
Handoff. Left side, but we got a flag. Might be holding. Alexander. Damn it.
What do we have? Hold?
Yeah.
I mean, it is kind of crazy, though, how effective the Broncos are at running the football.
Yeah, they're very good at it.
Like, it's not fun to watch, right? We're all upset about it. But.
Ooh, Buffalo getting smoked 24-3. All right.
By Tommy?
Yeah.
Oh, what's going on with San Fran? What do we have there? Beating the Bengals, huh?
10-6. Stalemate with the Bengals.
Gosh.
All right. I paused that for a very long time. I might be. Now I don't know if I'll be ahead or behind. All right. Judy, quick pass.
Oh, what was it?
Stick.
Boom.
Is that
3x
stick?
stick, right?
Yeah. I'm learning.
3x1 stick. What a treat. Now you know everything.
Now I know it all.
It's
I'm just gonna
basically
guess
Pat Shermer's playbook. If you know stick, flutie, and dragon, it's all the guy calls. He just recycles it.
Stick, flutie, dragon. Flutie Dragon stick.
That's it. If you went up to Pat Shurmur in the street and said, "Hey, I love your use of dragon, flutie, and stick," he'd be like, "Thanks, Brandon."
2nd and 11 here. We got a handoff. Javonte Williams going to pick up 5 on the left side.
Dude just finishes every single time going forward. The guy's insane.
Yeah, is there anybody he reminds you of the way he runs?
Eddie George.
Oh, that's a nice comp.
You remember Eddie back in the day?
Yeah.
Just never. It felt like he never got tackled for a loss. That's
Yeah.
what Javonte is to me. Don't you just love me pulling out the comps out of my ass on a Titans team way back in the day?
Yeah, no, I like it. And sneaky good at catching the ball out of the backfield too, right?
Yeah.
Here we go. 3rd and 6. We get it. It's Javonte with the catch and a touchdown.
Touchdown.
I think I just predicted that.
Oh, yeah. What was that, though?
That was the
Slant with an arrow from the back.
arrow from the back.
Slant. It's dragon.
Dragon. Damn it.
Freaking dragon. You see
Dragon.
it? They just dress it up by having the running back do it instead of the receiver. But it's slant dragon. It's slant dragon. It's dragon. Every single time.
Javonte Williams can't fall down if he tries. He's got anti-gravity matter inside of him.
No.
Nice.
That's just
touchdown.
great. You got to love Javonte.
Yeah, he's so fun to watch. All right, here we go. Had to bang out a tweet. Broncos take a 24-10 lead on a dragon route by Javonte Williams, which I definitely knew while it was happening that it was a dragon route.
I feel like I'm making you hate football now, though, because like you see how simple it is. Everything's just stick or dragon.
There's 5 concepts. Once you learn them.
Apparently, the Broncos only run 4 plays.
Red zone. What do we got here? Well, Niners just scored, so they'll bump that up to 17 if they get the PAT. Chargers up 24-7 over the Giants. See, that's what's so weird about the Broncos too, right? They beat LA easily.
Yeah.
And then LA goes on. Handles the Bengals, blowing out the Giants. It's like, why, if we can beat good teams, why can't we just do it consistently? I don't know. Paul Severant, Super Chat. Eckler now has 40 career touchdowns. Ugh, we could have had him. He was in our backyard in Western State.
Yeah, Western State.
Bill Hart, Super Chat. I'd like to see Gordon stay next year and keep running this pair of running backs. I wouldn't be mad if they kept Melvin Gordon for sure.
Heck of a stogie, too.
Oh yeah. Bill.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bill's picture there. Strong. All right. We're at 570 likes. I would like to get to 600.
You're just always pushing. You're like Belichick. It's all about process for you.
Right. It's never good enough. Appreciate the supers. Bill, how do you feel about winning your 10th Super Bowl in a row? I don't like it. I don't like any of it.
Whatever comes next.
Why are you coaching football? Next question.
Who do you think will be the coach next year for the Broncos? Somebody's asking.
Oh, I don't know. No clue. No clue.
Great answer.
I don't even know who will be actually available.
Yeah, it's very true.
I was kind of high on Brian Dable, and then seeing the Bills' offense kind of regress this year, I'm like, well, okay, I don't know. I don't know.
What about Joe Brady? Joe Brady's got fired. That was pretty crazy.
Yeah, I don't think for a head coach I would take him.
Yeah.
Not sure he's to blame for Carolina struggles. If I were Joe Brady, I'd go back to college, though.
Yeah. If I was looking at those contracts, I'd go be the head
is
coach of LSU.
Sacked by Draymond Jones there. Jared Goff, who initially had time, just waited too long. Just like waited for Draymond Jones to sack him here.
Oh, wow.
One.
Yeah, you had
two.
the dig runner, too. They would call that something like F-in. And it's just a seam with an in route.
Effing bad
Like,
is what I would call it.
You can call it fin, you can call it dagger, whatever you want to call it. But it's all the same.
2nd and 19. Lions at the 16. Going to hand it off, and it is blown up at the point of contact. Draymond Jones again. Draymond Jones, back-to-back plays. Wow.
Yeah, dude's balling. Did Goff fumble the snap?
I don't know.
It looked like he kind of like lost it.
What is this? 9:50. All right. Timmy P was celebrating before 33 was in. That's Timmy Patrick. Knew he was going in, Thomas. He knew. All right, 3rd and 22. Goff throws. Oh, just short, but it is complete. This is solid. This is a solid play by the Lions. Darby just plays a little too far.
Oh, golly. Yeah. On the backside dig, he just ran short of the sticks. That's, again, another just getting your ass chewed tomorrow. Like, this receiver room is going to be a freaking nightmare when Dan Campbell walks in. Hey, fellas.
All right. 4th and 2. They're going to go for it. So you're saying Darby just assumed he would be running to the markers. That's why it looked like maybe Darby was playing a little off there.
Probably.
It's batted down. 4th down stop. Draymond Jones again. Holy shit, that is 3 of the last 4 defensive plays for Draymond. Woo!
That's a big series for him, huh?
Yeah, that was huge.
Oh, my gosh. If he didn't bat it down, though, they like hit him in the face. If he didn't bat it down, though, that was going to be a pick 6.
Yeah, it did hit him right in the face.
Yeah, he just jumped up, put his big face in the way. But that was going to be a pick 6. That's a terrible call right there by Dan Campbell. Poor guy.
Oh, 4th and 2.
4th and 2. Guess what they ran? They ran stick.
Oh, my God.
Just can't
I
have
hate
it.
stick. It's my least favorite play. Javonte Williams bounces outside. He's going to pick up 6.
Just hits him in the head.
Yeah, that I gotta find that.
You got to find, yeah, you're going to need to rip that clip off.
Draymond's use of head is perfect.
Yeah.
I'm sure it'll be on Twitter in like 10 seconds.
Yeah, he's got a great head game.
All right, here we go. 2nd and 5. Broncos with a great opportunity to put this game out of reach early in the 3rd. Handoff, Williams. Finds a crease and then just powers his way. It's going to be close. All right. Mr. Busto7 Super Chat. No bragging about beating the Lions. Yeah, that's fair. They had to promote people off the concession stand to a field. Oh my God, to field the roster for this game. I get what you're saying.
Is that the deal where you were skipping ahead?
Yeah. Sam Baker, Super Chat. Jones for big dick player. Well, he's in the running for sure. Jones literally using his head. Yes, Mecha Fishman. Mecha Fishman, great French editor. Alrighty. Okay. Another nice run there for Javonte. And that's what Denver did coming out in the second half. Besides, stopping Detroit defensively, they're running the ball well again.
You called it. You said they need to get back to the ground game, and they've gotten back to the ground game.
Oh, I know. I know big picture football. The details of what they're actually doing, not my playbook.
But you know exactly what they should be doing, which you could argue matters more.
I'd be a great head coach. Easy score here for Melvin Gordon. Oh, did they do anything except run that series? I don't think so.
No.
Williams, 5 yards. Williams, 5 yards. Williams, 9 yards. Gordon, 14 yards for the TD.
And that's just dive. They just ran like HB dive from Madden. That's what they just ran.
The old dive play. 4 straight runs. Easy touchdown.
Wow. That's tough.
Yeah, I thought Melvin Gordon was pretty funny this week when he said he definitely wanted to be back in Denver and he was thinking about next year. And he's like, I don't think a lot of people want me back, though. He's like, I see I kind of see what's out there.
He's like, I see that parent asshole on Twitter. He doesn't want me back.
Yeah. He fumbles. He's not the most fumbly back, but 1 or 2 more fumbles than you would want in a season. And that's what sticks out to people. But
it's because of the moments, right? He fumbles and it's kind of like not great moments.
Yeah, you're right. It is the moments.
Yeah, it's not just like a random fumble. It's like a, fumble on like the Philly fumble. Like they were about to go in and tie it up. And then all of a sudden, his fumble with Teddy's, tackle effort. And then, it's not good.
We getting the Grassi Posse raid right now. Packers game must be at halftime. Appreciate the Grassi Posse. We will return the favor once. Wait, no, they don't play all the night. What game is Tom streaming right now? Tommynism, tell me what game he's streaming right now. Or did he stream earlier? I don't know what's happening.
This is what happened to you last week when it was just the chair?
Yeah, that was a couple weeks ago. Yeah, everybody was coming in, and Tom and I were both just trying to piss during halftime.
Did you see that guy?
So much has changed since I got my girlfriend pregnant. My name, my phone number, and my address. Oh, that's mean. You should accept the responsibility of being a dad.
Bills-Bucks game.
Switch over? Is that what they want? Oh, Tom's doing Bills-Bucks. Okay, there it is. So Tom's getting an inside look at the Bills choking. What do we got?
Bills are having a rough go.
24-3 at halftime there.
Is he doing the Packer game tonight?
Yeah, he'll do the Packers game tonight. Brady. Oh, he's not having a huge day. Josh Allen. Interception. Yeah. Okay. Damn it. Where's my Broncos box score? There it is. Yahoo has, in my opinion, the best box score to throw in the live stream. Lions going to win. First overall pick in the draft. Lions going to win the first overall pick in the draft. That's how you want me to read it, right, Wyatt?
Lions going to win.
Who's going to go first overall in the draft? That's what I want to know.
Isn't that kid from Michigan in the running?
I don't know.
They have some DN who's a great player.
Thibodeau?
No, it's like Hutchins or something.
Oh yeah, those are the two.
And he just keeps like shoving like tackles. Yeah, Aiden Hutchinson. He just keeps shoving like left and right tackles into their quarterback.
Oh, I saw a highlight from him the other day.
Yeah, kid's insane.
He just bulldozed somebody.
Yeah, heck of a player.
Back to the game. Nothing's happening on red zone. Broncos, did they just get another fumble? Or is this a pick? Oh, my God. Oh, it's a fumble.
I don't know.
Kareem Jackson hits low. Oh, he's down. He's down. Shoved him over the top there. It's actually a hell of a play, though. Just didn't work out. All right, Detroit. You're down by 21 now. I guess the Broncos are better than the Vikings. Oh, my God. The Broncos are going to lose another challenge.
Is he challenging?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, boy.
Let's see here.
Does he have the worst challenge record in the NFL?
Oh, he's got to.
I think he challenges things that he just like. I feel like he's like a Madden. Like when you play Madden and you challenge it just hoping the system gets it wrong.
Yeah.
I feel like that's what Vic does. Like, oh, maybe they'll give me this one.
Yeah, he called out the guy who tells him to challenge the plays this week in one of his press conferences. And
well, he's got another one.
Whoever that guy is, figure out something else for him to do or move on because it's not working. In a game, it doesn't matter. You're up 31-10.
Yeah.
But, like, you're wasting a timeout right now. Like, I could be the challenge guy. I know when to challenge better than whoever's telling it.
Vic only Fangios.
Vic only Fangios.
How about that? 28 rushes, only 19 passes.
That's the Broncos' recipe for success. Why stop running when it's working?
Because it's boring?
To me, a 7-yard run's just as interesting as a 8-yard stick route.
Oh, you love stick way more than you love inside zone.
An 8-yard stick route.
No, it's great. They do. This is their recipe, but who do they have next week?
Is it the Chargers again or the Raiders? Let me look. Broncos schedule. They got, damn it. Why always make me do this extra step? Oh, they got the Bengals, then the Raiders, then the Chargers, then the Chiefs.
How many wins gets in this year, you think? 10? Or can you get in with 9?
You might be able to get in with 9 just because it's so muddled, but 10's probably safe. 10 is probably safe. A run-centered team is more entertaining to watch than Tom Brady. Agree.
Oh, wow.
Fully agree. Hard agree. Lost another challenge. It's official. It's official.
Ugh.
Well, I think the Broncos line is just better suited at run blocking as well. But
yeah.
Like they're 100%. Very good at it, I think.
Poor Vic, though. Just guy cannot win a challenge.
No. Somebody's down with a knee injury after this rush. Oh, yeah. They're explaining why it wasn't a fumble, and I'll just summarize it because it wasn't a fumble.
Yeah,
he possessed the ball while his elbow was down.
That's not great. Who got hurt with the knee?
I don't know. They haven't shown him. Classic. Hey, somebody's hurt. We're going to step aside, but we're not going to tell you who's hurt. All right. Toon Link, another YouTube channel out there. The new P&B Rock episode should be a new punishment. New P&B Rock EP. The new P&B Rock EP. I don't know what that means. What's P&B?
I don't know either.
I'll have to look into that, Toon Link, because it's out of my depth. We're out of my depth. Ryan Connolly with the super chat. Is it emasculating to run as an OC? You would think it would be the opposite. Shaking my head, go Broncos.
It is emasculating.
It's like we've got all this smart stuff we can do in the passing game, and we're just going to physically dominate our opponent by running it down their throat.
We're just going to physically dominate
you.
you.
That?
I mean, there are some guys that love that. You know?
Yeah. I like a good mix. Obviously, watching Peyton Manning and that offense was the most fun I feel like I've had watching the Broncos.
That's the question. And listen, I'm making a joke because it doesn't matter as long as you win. But would you rather watch Peyton operate an offense or Mark Sanchez with the Jets? Because that's the ultimate of the two.
Right.
Peyton won a lot, and then Sanchez, when he was with Rex Ryan for a while, they won a lot. It's what you want to watch. I want to watch Peyton. I want to watch the slip screen to Demaryius 90-yard touchdown to cap off a game, you know?
Yeah. Or I want to watch Elway with Terrell Davis.
Yeah.
Where you could run for 170 yards in a game, and Elway would have 2 or 3 bombs. And, like, you don't have to have a ton of passing yards. It could be like 250. But if 2 of those passes are like 40 and 60-yard touchdowns, it feels like you destroyed the team through the air.
Yeah. Yeah.
But Thomas Wolde, Tim, it's fun, especially when 33 is getting yak.
Yeah. Javonte Williams is fun to watch run the ball. So is Melvin Gordon.
Yeah, they're both fun. Melvin Gordon's slippery. All right,
slippery.
2nd and 3, Detroit. Ooh, another pass, batted down. This time it's caught by the Lions' offensive line. Decker. Not Eric Decker, but Decker caught it.
I feel like I'm progressively getting further behind you.
I think it's because I switched to red zone. So my pause place I lost it.
Oh. Yeah, but Decker caught it. A great play.
I'll pause it again.
Do the Lions – no, it's fine. Do the Lions, like, score again? Or are they just done for now?
They'll get a garbage time field goal.
Or has it caught up to them?
No, they won't get a garbage time field goal because they'll be trying to go for a touchdown. So, yeah. I don't know if they're going to score again. I bet they go for it here, though. They have to, right? If you're going to go for it on that last series, backed up in your own...
I think they're full-blown in every fourth basically go for it.
Go for it.
What do we have? Are they going for it?
Yes.
I kind of like you ahead, though, because then I can just ask you, like, questions about the future.
Yeah. It's like I'm a prophet.
Yeah.
4th and 2. They are going to go for it. Looks like they're going to run to the right side. And they run to the middle. And they pick it up.
Goff
they definitely had personnel on the line for running the ball, Tim. Correct me if I'm wrong.
What'd you say?
They had running personnel out there.
Yeah. Yeah. They were in what we would call 12.
12 personnel?
1 running back, 2 tight ends. Running back comes first, tight end comes next. So if you hear anyone say like 21, 2 backs, 1 tight end, 12, 1 back, 2 tight ends, you know.
Okay. That makes sense. I can grasp that.
So
yes, emotional support Viking. Remember, check out Tim's YouTube channel, All Things QB.
Wow, what a treat. What a treat. Yeah, when you see the quarterbacks like step out of the huddle and like go like this with their fingers, it's like they're saying 11-11 or 12-12 or whatever. Oh, little Texas route out of the backfield. That's good stuff. To the back.
Was that what the Lions just ran?
Yeah.
Shelby Harris, who left the field. He's walking around on the sideline. But, they gave him his helmet back. So he might have cleared concussion protocol. I don't know. Didn't hear. 2nd and 1 for Detroit here.
They just got his helmet.
Oh, I'm way ahead of you. Goff has all day to throw, and he overshoots his target. See, great quarterbacks don't miss this throw, Tim. Great QBs do not miss this throw.
Oh! Yeah, I tell you what, that's jalapeno.
Spicy?
double post on the front side. 84 is the deep over runner. Look, he's running all the way across the field. That's called jalapeno.
Oh. With an A? Jalapeno?
Jalapeno. I never knew how to spell it, but I had to learn how to spell it when I was in St. Louis, and it's all because of the Pepper family. Pepper's double post, jalapeno's double post, but with the deep over, it's a little spicier. That's why it's a jalapeno instead of pepper.
Nice. That's amazing. And
First
just
down.
confirm that I'm correct, that Jared Goff butchered that throw.
Yeah. Yeah, that was, I mean, I'm a big, so samurais when you do it with one post, jalapenos, two post. Then you got the ghost pepper if you're going to run it with the post and the slumber underneath.
Ooh. Ghost peppers when you make one of the players invisible.
But boy, do I love it, man. I think it's aggressive. I think it's the best play in football. We run it with my 5-year-old. He delivers strikes left and right all over the flag field.
Yeah, he's gonna be primed. Another overthrow here by Goff. He had Khalif Raymond streaking, and Raymond gets past Pat Surtain. Rare.
What was that? What'd they run? Little bunch? Out and up.
Was that a double move he did?
Yeah, a little stutter on old. That's the only thing that I think Pat, I think you can double move him. Because I think he's aggressive, which is good. That's why he has all the interceptions. But I do think you can double move him.
So that's maybe just a small flaw in his game, something correctable.
I honestly don't even think it's correctable because I think you want him aggressive and making plays.
Okay.
Yeah, do you want to partner on a spicy coffee brand and call it Tim's Jalapeno? You feel free.
Now, do you think like you can cover that up with Surtain if he just has help over the top and you let him be aggressive? Is that how you do it?
As long as you, I mean, and that's something that as these guys play together more, right? Like Justin Simmons and Kareem Jackson or whoever they get at safety, the more that you play with a guy who's an aggressive corner, you know, hey, in certain man situations, I need to kind of lean towards him because he might jump the out and up or he might jump the double move. But again, Pat's also going to then give you a couple pick sixes or some batted balls that shouldn't be batted down, so you live with it.
Right. Yeah, well, I heard Talib talk about that on the Manning cast, and they're asking if he preferred like, you know, man coverage with no help or if he wanted the safety there. And he's like, oh, I wanted the safety every time because I wanted to be aggressive. He's like, I always wanted a safety backing me up so I could just do what I felt I was good at.
But it's also why, like, now, you know, we've pared down the playbook a lot of NFL teams have where it's like you're now looking for these double moves against only single high coverage because you're thinking to yourself, man, if I get too high, let's just go ahead. We call it waving it off, but wave it off and just run the quick game concept because you want to save those for when you know, hey, if we win on the route, we win on the play because if you have the safety over the top, you're in trouble. So you want to wave it off against two.
Oh, another flag. False start for Detroit. That's back-to-back penalties just as they started to put something together. This is what cost them the game on Thanksgiving.
Yeah. That was an exciting game, though, on Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Are you a big Thanksgiving food guy? Like, in general, or is it just because it's Thanksgiving?
Yeah, just because it's Thanksgiving. Like, I don't make any of the food. It's like my family does it. I like eating it, but I don't really care.
Yeah, I agree. Someone explained it to me really great the other day. They were like, if it was popular all the time, there'd be like a Thanksgiving option on every food menu. There's not.
Yeah.
That's a good little. Now they're going to go. They'll go for it, right? 21, carry the one. Yeah, they need touchdowns.
They need tugs, tuds, turds. Richard, thank you. Yes, strong men also cry, Richard.
Dude, your comment section's electric.
Yeah, well, it's because I lost it on our live show Friday after DT passed.
Yeah.
So I couldn't get through the first 10 minutes of that show. It was just, it hit me. It rocked me.
I couldn't imagine. Were you Yeah, Do you
What
have
were
any
you
good
gonna ask?
DT stories?
What's that? Do I have any
Yeah.
DT
Yeah.
stories? No, it was like it just hit me, and then like I lost my cousin earlier this year, and it was just similar to DT,
Yeah.
where he was alone at his house. It was a medical thing that a lot of us didn't know he was even like struggling with. So
Yeah.
it was just it brought up a lot of that. So it wasn't like just DT, but it for me personally is why it was so like heavy, I felt.
Yeah.
And
Oh yeah, because you're
my
dealing
cousin
with
was a huge Broncos fan, and that was like our main connection too. So it was a lot of that. And the crazy thing is like I didn't know I was gonna lose it, but like it meant a lot to a lot of people, and I didn't see that coming either. So the fact that people were able to relate to it or take something away from it was very cool, and I appreciated like all the support I got from it. But
Yeah.
Thanksgiving's the worst holiday. Ooh, I kind of disagree.
Ooh, yeah.
You got football on all day. You don't
Yeah.
have to worry about shopping for gifts or giving gifts. You can just eat food. And
I dislike New Year's. I dislike New Year's Eve. I think it's a trash holiday.
yeah, it's kind of crazy.
And it makes no sense because if you think of it like this, all these people set goals.
Right.
And then you start the goal year off by staying up really late and getting drunk. It makes no sense, right? Like, hey, I want to lose 50 pounds, but tonight I'm going to get effed up until 12:01. I'm going to try to kiss somebody that I just met, and then next year's my year. Like, no, it's not. It's the same. It's been every year because you do this dumb shit.
I drank so much that I can't even think about going to the gym for a week. And now I have to go to the doctor because something burns down there. And I've set myself back a month. You're right.
tough.
That's a good observation. I appreciate that, Richard. Richard Cheese. You're here every stream, man. And that means a lot, buddy. All right. We got a 4th and 4 for the Lions. Like you said, Tim, they're in go for it mode. If they don't convert here, they have no hope. Goff. Oh, he's got his man. Ooh. And there's a flag. Late hit here. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Is that Caden Stearns with the
Yeah, that's
unnecessary
late.
push?
But that's just 4 verts. They're running 4 verticals, but they ran it from bunch, and they tried – what they wanted to hit was the shallow runner. Like there was a shallow coming from the other side, the 4 verts, right? Outside release, up the hash, then a cricket 9.
Okay.
They wanted to hit the shallow runner coming, but they had post safety man-to-man, so he threw it to the cricket 9. It's a good read. That's a really good read and throw.
So good play by Jared Goff.
Yeah, we got to love. You got to love.
That's
like, would
hilarious.
you be happy if they got Goff?
No. I want a quarterback who doesn't need help. I want a game changer.
Well, yeah, Brandon, me too.
I want a fucking game changer. And there's a fumble. Detroit fumbles on their way to the end zone. It looked like they were going in for the score. Now they're rummaging through the pile of bodies. It is hot at the bottom of that pile, and the Broncos come up with the ball. The refs say they got the ball. A horrible break for the Lions. 99, the big man recovering. Is that Williams?
I think it's the Lions are doing everything they can to not cover, right?
Yeah. Now we got to see if his foot's out of bounds before he fumbles here.
We pornographers have feelings, but no standards.
Yeah, Paul. We do have feelings and no standards. That is a great slogan for
that's got to go on a shirt.
Pornographers.
Was he out of bounds?
I think his foot hits. Yeah, his foot's out. That's fumble's going to come back. It was Darby that hit it out.
Here's my question. Here's my question about Goff. Are the Broncos 6-6 if Jared Goff is under center?
Probably. But I'll tell you this: they're not 7-5. They're not 8-4. Like, I understand Goff does some things well sometimes, but he's not consistent enough.
Do you like Teddy more than Goff?
I guess I'd rather roll with Teddy. I don't know.
Someone said 8-4.
I think
Money
Teddy
Man
would be
said they're
cheaper
8-4.
next year, but I would go all in for like I don't think you could give up enough to get Aaron Rodgers. Oh my God. Here's why I don't want Goff, Tim. Watch this play.
Great, I'm gassing him up and he's going to do something wrong. Oh. That's not him, though. That's
No, he just got stepped on. He got stepped on. It happens. It just looks silly. Yeah, we're almost at 700 likes. Can we get to 700 likes?
Someone said Teddy is cheaper, so give me Teddy. Is he?
Well, I think Goff's going to make maybe 30 million next year.
Oh my God.
The Lions can't cut him because his dead cap hit, I think, is 50 million. So
yeah,
he's in.
Okay.
He's in.
Yeah,
Detroit.
like I don't like Goff either. Then I didn't know that.
Oh, Goff did the Peyton Manning play you mentioned earlier. They're going to sell the run here. Goff out on the bootleg, but he tries to throw it, and it's incomplete. And now we got a 4th and goal.
Oh, boy. That's not good.
Goff needed to just cut up.
Yeah, he needed to keep it. But, I mean, I'm
shoulder.
not really going to keep it and die for the end zone either, down 21.
What about Baker Mayfield? What if he's an option?
Yeah, I think Baker's a good – but I think Baker, like – okay, so game changer. Baker is very personnel. Like, there's just so many quarterbacks who need good personnel. I don't even think it's a dig. I just think it's the truth,
Yeah. Oh, incomplete. Kareem Jackson. What a play. What a play on 4th down by Kareem, the dream. Jackson.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that was great.
Look at that.
They had him boxed out, too.
Yeah.
It's a good little box out there.
I like that. I think that's how end zone plays should be officiated too. It's
Yeah,
like
let him
maybe
play.
there's a little contact there maybe, but you see that get flagged half the time.
Yeah.
Big stand by the Broncos. We're up now 31-10.
Yeah, I mean, what about like, okay, so that's where it's like, what's available that would be interesting?
Yeah. I would rock with Gardner Minshew. I thought they should have traded for him this offseason. I thought Gardner made way more sense than Teddy. But, I don't think.
What about like Marcus Mariota? Would you take Marcus Mariota?
No.
But like,
No.
Isn't Marcus more dynamic than Teddy?
Yeah, he offers an element of like speed and athleticism that you don't see from Teddy.
Because Marcus is the kid to me that it's like, okay, if you get him in the building, you could easily go 6-11, but you could also see a world in which you're 12-5.
Yeah.
I don't think there's like the meddling. Like with him, I think it's like we're either going to be good or actually bad.
With who?
If you got like a kid like Mariota.
Right. Yeah, so you're saying no middle. It's gonna tank or it's gonna be a great savvy move.
Yeah, and that's where I just like I want to get out of the like where it just like feels like it's like we're just average football team. I don't like that.
Right. I'm tired of it too. And
I'd rather be covering them losing every game and explaining why we suck than being like, we could have won this game, but we just don't have the people to actually win more than we lose. We're just going to win an equal amount as we lose. I don't like that.
We're 3 plays away from winning every game.
Yeah.
3 or 4 plays. Like that's
I also just, I don't know. I think like that's your only goal. The only way you're happy is if you win a Super Bowl. So I'd rather have like high risk, high reward guys at that position than try to win without it,
Yeah. I mean, if Russell Wilson's available, to me, that's a no-brainer.
Yeah.
If Aaron Rodgers is available, that is a no-brainer. Deshaun Watson was that before all that shit.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not going to take a chance on Watson. But
I
in terms of talent, I would have put him maybe above Russell Wilson on what I would want.
Yeah, but you just can't bring him in building.
No, I wouldn't. Yeah, I wouldn't touch him at all.
Like, they're just too – and, like, yeah, they're just – yeah. I think Gardner's another guy who's, like, it's either going to be really good or really bad if you play him for 17 games.
Yeah, and I think he brings, like, an energy with him.
Yeah.
I think he's a guy teammates rally around during games. He's safe with the football. He knows when to take his chances. I don't think he has the best arm, but I think you can win a lot of games with him. Paul, to answer your question about what is the dead cap hit, it is so when teams like shift around money and they pay guys in bonuses early to finagle the cap, eventually you have to account for that. And a lot of times that gets backloaded on contracts. So Goff's salary is lower than what his dead cap hit is because it's compensating for money that they didn't have to account for on the cap earlier. Right? I think that's right.
I don't know anything about that, so that's great. That sounded awesome to me.
Cool. Teddy on 3rd and 11 incomplete. This game's over, and we've just gotten away from it. How about them Broncos? Thank you, Daniel. Appreciate the super chat. And yes, how about them Broncos? Dominant win over the Lions. That's not a surprise, though. That's kind of who this team is this season. Very good against bad teams.
Yeah.
And competitive against good teams.
Always competitive.
Yeah, I mean, even the Chiefs game, the defense was competitive. It's just they needed to win 1 or 2 games this season that they lost. And it's been rough.
The Chiefs game was like, there was a moment too, I want to say the Chiefs, the Surtain interception.
Yeah.
Where all they do is go score, like it's a heck of a ball game.
Yeah. I think that was when KC was just up. It was like 13-7 maybe, or even 16-7. I don't know.
But they were driving and it looked like they were going to stick the dagger in us, but it's a tip pick. And then all of a sudden momentum shifts. Like they had a shot there.
Yeah. I don't know why my thing is echoing, guys. I apologize, but I see it that it's echoing, but I don't know why it's echoing.
What's echoing?
They're saying my mic's echoing.
Oh.
I don't know.
Sounds good to me.
Ooh, here's a pass by Goff. An outbreaking route is what I'll call it because that's what the announcer called it. This is a nice throw.
Ooh. Yeah, I don't know if that was an outbreaking route or what we would call a bench.
Ooh, bench route.
Little bench route. It's just a corner, but from the number 1 receiver, kind of turns into a little sail against off coverage.
A bench warmer brew route? Justin Morgan, the Ravens are an emotional roller coaster that they have my anxiety doing cartwheels every game. Injuries making that team just too hard to figure out.
Yeah.
Lost Lamar Jackson today, and he is the team.
Wait, he went down today?
Yeah. An ankle injury. All right, Josh Allen rushing for a touchdown against the Bucs there. Maybe Bills can bust a comeback.
Yeah, except when you're like talking about an ankle injury on a quarterback, normally it's like he'll be fine. We'll tape him up because it's,
Yeah, it's a little different with Lamar.
Yeah, it's like saying that Peyton Manning's arm is hurt, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like it just.
He's so dynamic because of his ankles and his knees and his thighs and his calves, his legs in general are so good. And he doesn't get credit for being a good passer too, but Bill Hart.
He's a better than people give him credit for passer.
Bill Hart, I may be too early, but I'm ready to call this a soul-cleansing blowout. You're right, Bill.
That.
Okay, so here's another QB question then, Tim.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to happen. But let's say the Eagles, because they're going to go back to starting Jalen Hurts, and I kind of like Jalen Hurts. But let's say they decided to start Gardner Minshew and Jalen Hurts was available. Would that get you excited?
I mean,
I would take Hurts over Mariota, I feel like. Maybe Mariota's a slightly better passer, but I think Hurts is a more dynamic runner.
Hurts is he's a good player, but I don't know how he fits this team. Like now you're talking about like I think the receivers are already on edge with how this is getting called.
Oh! Justin Simmons gets the pick here, Tim. It's pretty.
Oh, wow.
And then he takes the ball over to the DT, 88 on the sideline, saying that one's for DT. That's what I'm talking about.
So great. That's an insane interception that he undercut that ball.
Yeah.
He's a pretty good player now.
Yeah.
Ryan said that you're on crack and he would much rather have Mariota as well. So
okay. I will deny doing crack, though. Just want that out there. I want that to be known. I do not do, nor have I ever done crack. But also, Ryan, you said you spelled Marriott's. You're referring to the hotel, Ryan?
Heck of a hotel chain.
I do crack in Marriott's.
I do crack in Marriott.
Best safety in the league, Dylan says.
He could be.
Simmons top 3, I would say.
Who do you think's won?
This season, I mean, Kevin Byard was playing out of his mind for the Titans.
Oh, yeah.
Who else? Now I got to think of safeties.
That's it, though. Simmons is probably like, I mean, you could probably make the argument he's the best safety in the league, right?
Oh, yeah. I mean, when any guy's like top 5 player, you can always make the argument.
Yeah. Jamal Adams is the best in the nation. That's what LeBron James said. That's so cool that LeBron is in your stream.
Yeah. LeBron, huge fan of the show. Thank you for coming back. LeBron, it's not Jamal Adams. Oh, yeah. I was just going to say Micah Hyde. I think Micah Hyde's pretty good in Buffalo.
Yeah.
Him and Poyer, they make a great tandem. I like safety tandems, and I think Justin Simmons and Kareem Jackson play well together too.
Someone said Honey Badger, but he doesn't count as a safety, does he? Isn't he a nickel?
Yeah, and he's good.
He's a great player.
There you go, Simmons. And Simmons just like he's a guy that you root for because he does so much with his success. Like he's just so devoted to giving back too.
He's a good human being.
Yep. Oh, Noah Fant with a little hurdle here. Little hurdle route, Tim. That's what you call a route when a...
Oh, yeah, that's Albert O.
Oh, was that Albert O? Did I miss it?
Yeah, say it.
Albert Okwuegbunam.
Nailed it.
I just saw 8, so I'm like, oh, yeah, Noah Fant. My dyslexia.
Gosh. That Simmons interception when they show the replay is just insane, huh?
Yeah, it's pretty. It is a pretty pick. Another handoff to Javonte. Oh, man.
Javonte just put this game on ice, dude. If you just give him the rock 3 times, he'll probably get a first down.
Yeah. Just kill that clock. Move the chains a few times. Lions need a start. I mean, the Lions will have their pick of quarterback. A lot of people don't think they'll take a QB with their first pick. because people don't think there's a QB worth using that for. But if I'm Detroit and I'm sold on a guy, you just take him.
Yeah.
Teddy got time and quick short pass. This time it is Noah Fant. Are you going to go through as many college QBs as you can, Tim?
Yeah, I think I'm going to try to work through more than I did last year. The issue is I just don't like college football that much, frankly.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat.
Yeah, it's not as much fun on the going to a game is great. It is cool going to a college game. Watching the college tape though isn't like as fun to me as watching the NFL stuff. Like watching the actual tape of what goes on with the NFL games are just so much fun.
Now, take this advice if you want. You don't have to. Yeah. But I think what would be cool, what I would like to see, is because like the film study stuff for me, when it's like a long thing, like it's hard because I don't know like the concepts or whatever.
Yep.
But if you were to do comps, like player comps, like why Carson Strong is the next this QB, and it's like a short 5-minute thing where it's just like, 5 plays that remind you of this quarterback, like that's the shit I would get super excited about.
Okay, I'm doing it.
Why? Who's the Pickett? Kenny Pickett? Like why Kenny Pickett is this
blank
guy? And
then are you saying overlay some similar throws?
Yeah, similar throws, like things they do in the pocket or the way they like you can get into the real nerd football stuff as long as I can see like the comp. Like for me, that makes it dumbed down to understand. Yeah. Like
I like that.
Do you watch Brett Coleman's YouTube channel?
I think I've seen a couple of them. I saw like the one about the Oklahoma State guy. Okay, yeah. I would just check out like in terms of how he approaches some of his film stuff, because like he did a breakdown about the 32 blitzes the Dolphins ran against Lamar Jackson and the Ravens. Yeah.
And so like spotting some of those like maybe unique things you notice from NFL games that you can break down through film where it's not just a QB, but it's related to a QB. I think that stuff does really well on YouTube as well. But
I need to learn more about the tube.
The tube, it's a crazy place.
The tube is a crazy place. The algorithms get me all thrown off. I don't know any of that stuff.
I'm guessing every week. All I know is if I got Gardner Minshew, video's gonna bang.
You gotta love Gardner Minshew though, just as a dude.
Yeah.
Did you see the video? Did you see that video of him with his dad?
What's that? Oh yeah, after the game. Yeah, it was awesome.
And then the lady was yelling for the troops.
I don't think I heard that part.
Oh yeah, you gotta listen to it. It's so funny.
Oh man. Broncos pushing. We got Gordon got 8. No, wait, hold on. Williams 8, Gordon 3, Gordon 4. Detroit starting to use their timeouts. The Broncos have chunked off almost 4 minutes on this drive. I'm going to check red zone. Let's see if they got this Bills game up. Buffalo doing anything?
Yeah, the problem is, or the thing that should be exciting for Broncos fans is the way they're sealing this game.
Yeah.
Because like this, people take it for granted, but like if you can just like actually seal an NFL game by running the football effectively, like that's a really good thing for when you play with the league.
Yeah, you're right, Sam. Gardner Minshew would make me a millionaire. Yeah, well, and that's like it's. I think I'm crediting Shermer for staying committed to the run more often now.
Shermer but like I think the criticism you had of Teddy is like the same for Shermer. Like I think Shermer is really good when it's like a bland vanilla game.
Gotcha.
When like I have to adjust on the fly, or I like, hey, they come out in something that I didn't expect. Like whatever the case may be, I think his calling and everything goes to hell.
So when you need him as an offensive coordinator
Yeah.
To give your offense like the edge in a close game, he's not the guy to do it.
No, but I think that's what we would say about Teddy too, right? Is like, hey,
no, you're right. You're totally
you
right.
expect this win today, but like when push comes to shove.
But like next
who
week
is he?
against the Bengals, it's going to be a much tougher sell for me to believe they can go in and beat Cincinnati because the Bengals are a better team than the Lions.
So are they at home next week?
The Broncos are at home.
And then they're on the road against the Raiders.
The Raiders. I think they'll beat the Raiders. Raiders look bad today. 3rd and 7, got a flag, going to be holding. Broncos. 3rd down. Jerry Jeudy flagged for the hold. All right, Buffalo down 14. 2:45 left in the 3rd. Facing a 4th and 3 here. So Buffalo's still in this game. But they need to make something happen. Oh, they're going to punt it. Damn you, Buffalo.
What's the score there?
24-10. Buffalo's punting away, though.
24-10.
San Francisco up 20-6 against Cincy. What are your thoughts on Josh Allen? Why isn't that? Have you watched much of the Bills this season?
Yeah, a lot of them. I don't think he's. I don't want to say he's like not good anymore because he's still clearly a good quarterback, but I think he's regressing a little bit compared to where he was last year.
Yeah, no, I think that's totally fair.
And I think a lot of it has to do with like just concept wise, they're recycling a lot of last year's stuff, but last year was drastically different than the year before, and I think that's why they caught so many people off guard.
Ooh, here we go. Big gain, Jerry Jeudy. I'm going to call this a Dragon Stick XY9.
Whoa, love that.
All right, let's see here. A little shimmy at the
actually?
line. Is this Dragon?
Oh, no, that's Ship.
Shift. Damn.
Yeah.
Ship lap.
Yeah. That's a little ship route, and that's a heck of a throw, and that's a heck of a route. To get that guy to jump outside leverage like that. Yeah, so ship is when you got the short post paired with the collect shallow from the inside receiver.
Okay.
That's what we had there.
I follow. Yeah, like, so it's kind of like Buffalo running into the issue of teams sort of having a better game plan to defend them, right?
Yeah, they had all off season.
Yeah.
To study it. So I think it just
same thing with like the Chiefs, they've struggled a lot this year unless they play the Raiders.
Yeah, the Chiefs stuff to me when you watch it though, I just think like I really think their only problem is that they have everyone in their locker room thinking they're like superhuman at this point. Like if they just remember a little bit that like, hey, we have to actually still play football somewhat within the structure of the way the game should be played, they'll be fine. But like they have receivers breaking off routes and doing insane things. And then Mahomes in scramble drill right now is doing like some of the dumbest stuff I've ever seen. If they just like somewhat control them, because you don't want to put too much reins on those guys, but if you can somewhat like bring them in just a hair, they're going to drop 40 like they did this week. Like they're just so close.
Yeah.
And that's what sucks about being a Denver fan. It's like, that's around the corner, you know?
Oh yeah. You know, it's going to click again. And it's, I mean, they're key players too. Like Travis Kelce, I've seen him drop more balls this season than I ever have before. Tyreek Hill's missed some opportunities. And some of those Mahomes crazy plays have gone for interceptions that used to be a completion or the defense dropped it. But I feel like it's similar with Buffalo, and I feel like it's just a question or not of whether Josh Allen can get back to where he is, because people believe Mahomes will, right?
Yeah.
And with Josh Allen, I'm like, well, I don't know. Who
here's
his identity as a QB?
Here's what I'll tell you without being like too much of a football nerd. The difference, like the thing with Josh Allen, the reason there were some people that weren't, I think, sold on his leap last year was because it wasn't like you were seeing him process the game at a high level. What you were seeing were like interesting concepts play out a way that would lead basically every other quarterback to not throw the deep post, and he would just jam it in there anyways. So it was like talent.
Yeah.
Which, yeah, that's great if it's working, but there comes a point that you just have to process the game. That's where I think Justin Herbert is so, like, you want to talk about, like, the big issue in the division, Justin Herbert. Like, his success is coming, like, he's physically very gifted, but his success is coming from getting to the right receiver on every play. Like, that's more concerning long-term if I'm a D coordinator than if I have a guy who's uber talented and is willing to, F it a little bit, because I can win some of those F-its. What I can't win is the guy who processes the game like Peyton Manning and then all of a sudden also has a bazooka, right? Like, that's where I think people, like with Mahomes and Herbert, I think that's where people are really excited, and they should be, is like they're processing the game at a high level. And I'm not saying that Josh, like, I'm not trying to make him into someone that he's not, that he can't process, but like there are more concerns on his tape than other elite, that upper echelon QB.
And it's not like he can't get there. It's
probably the most coachable thing.
Yeah, and he's shown every year the ability to get better.
Yep.
And last year's leap was just so significant that I think if you didn't think a regression was coming, you haven't watched a ton of football.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, because I don't know if we've ever seen a leap like Josh Allen took. And people wanted Drew Lock to take that same leap, right? And it's like, no, that's an outlier.
Yeah.
And you're pointing out some of the reasons why, like, that's hard to sustain unless you get there the right way. And Allen's just physically, like, he reminds me the most, I think, of John Elway in terms of the arm and the ability to elude pressure and move.
He's just so gifted. I also think that's why people do like Drew, is because Drew is gifted like throwing the football. Not like Josh Allen, but he can rip it. And I think that's why fans are like, oh, well, if he just – but it's like, like – and I don't want to be too hard on Drew, but it's like, you spend the whole offseason and it's like I think it's cool too that you sat down and talked football with Peyton Manning like 5 times or whatever it was, but like, it's not like – that's not how it rubs off. It's got to be like, it's got to be relentless in your study all off season. Yeah,
you can't put it down.
No.
It's like doing YouTube. There's no breaks. There's no breaks unless you're really good. What about this question from Joey? If Derek Carr is available, do you take him? I say yes.
100%. I think Derek Carr's a great player.
I think Derek Carr would feast on a team like the Broncos with the amount of talent they have.
Could you imagine Derek Carr with his level of football IQ and like John Gruden, like the stuff was really bad what happened, but like his ability to articulate and teach football, I think is one of a kind. So I think Derek Carr, you see it now in him when there's times where he gets the team in and out of the right play.
Right.
Like, could you imagine him with Jerry and all these guys? You got Albert O for a little touchdown, a little slider route.
You got a defense that's going to keep you in almost every game, too. Like, the Raiders looked really good early this season because their defense was playing well.
Yeah.
And Carr hasn't had that support. And he had weapons earlier, and some of them are gone now. And, he would be great. They're not going to let him go, though.
No.
Broncos did just score another touchdown, so they're up 37-10.
Yeah, they scored Albert O.
Albert Okawebanam finding the end zone. That is the death knell in Detroit. In Denver. Look at that. Gordon, 111 rushing yards. Javonte, 73. 2 Melvin Gordon touchdowns today. 1 from Williams. Teddy, man, See, Teddy was part of my parlay. I already lost too, and I thought he was going to hit the over. But not going to break 200.
Someone said you pronounced it wrong. Carl Smith.
Okuwebanam? No, I'm not.
Okuwebanam.
Okuwebanam. Okuwebanam.
Yeah.
What? Wait, hold on, Carl. Oku Abu Nam. You're saying it wrong. Oku Abu Nam. Oku Abu Nam?
Oku e bunam.
Oku Webanam. Oku Webanam.
Oku e bunam.
Oku Webanam. I'll say it how I say it, and I'll say it's the right way to say it, because why the fuck else would I start my own YouTube channel? I don't got to go on to TV and be told you're doing it wrong.
I can just do
Anybody
it
who's
here.
got
and
a
have people
name that's
comment it
longer
to me
than 5
directly.
letters, you're just asking for me to say it incorrectly.
The Raiders have
Ooh.
nothing going for them except for a very good QB. Yeah.
The Raiders? So thank you for both being mostly clean. Oh, yeah. Well, Tim was clean. Awesome to be able to have this audio on, even with little kids in the room. Great commentary, too. I'll dial it back in. Oh, yeah. Get another follow for Tim's channel. Really appreciate Tim joining me, explaining some of the things that are happening in terms of the X's and O's.
I mean,
all
you know
things
football.
QB.
You basically know everything now.
I know I could coach.
You got Stick, Dragon, and Flutie, which is basically going to get you there until we ran ship.
Let me be the Jacksonville Jaguars interim head coach. Fire Urban Meyer. Get me down there. I will fix Trevor Lawrence. First thing I do is hire Tim Jenkins as QB coach.
I'd love to do that.
And then I call mostly handoffs to James Robinson. And I don't tell my coaching staff that they're losers. And I'm a better coach than Urban Meyer.
Is
38-10. Yes. I mean, at 31 points, this was the highest scoring game for the Broncos this season. So 38, just solidifying that.
Yeah, that's big time.
I mean, now we just
So,
need to
I
see
mean, where
him.
do you stand now, though? This is what's frustrating is like, okay, so now 7-6. So what's going on? They going to make the playoffs?
Well, if we beat the Bengals, maybe.
If you beat the Bengals, you're 8-6. And you're looking at the Chargers, Raiders, and Chiefs. 2 on the road, 1 at home. So what happens?
You can definitely beat the Raiders. Are beatable for sure. Chargers going to be hard to get both. I mean, the Bills losing today actually would help the Broncos, but I'm not going to root against the Buffalo. Where Broncos sitting here at 11. Oh, because the Steelers had that tie. The Steelers are going to lose more games. You don't have to worry about that. So Broncos the Broncos are going to jump Steelers, so they'll be 7-6. They're right there with the Colts and Browns.
Who do the Browns? Did the Browns win today?
Yeah, they beat Baltimore because Baltimore lost Lamar.
Colts had a bye. Yeah,
And
dude,
here's
it's just muddy, but it's like, gosh, I don't know. What do I know? That's what makes this game great.
Yeah. Do we want them to get to the playoffs? I mean, I do. I know it doesn't help them in the draft, but
yeah.
If I go watch,
here's the thing. What are you rooting for? Because I'm fairly certain, like 99% positive, that this is, if Vic makes the playoffs, he stays, and if he doesn't, he gets fired.
Oh, that's true. Well, I wouldn't necessarily mind Vic Fangio staying on as head coach if the Broncos got a QB and a truly talented offensive coordinator. I think Vic's flaws are not knowing the offense. And sure, the challenge thing, yeah, maybe we can fix the challenge thing. I don't think he gives a shit about the offense either. Oh, sorry, I said I'd clean it up. I don't think he cares about the offense.
Yeah.
I don't think he wants to care about the offense.
No.
He needs an offensive coordinator who's going to be not just like a dynamic genius play caller, but a guy who knows how to manage the game as well on the offensive side. And
would you take Joe Brady as that, though?
If you believe he's that guy. I mean, I guess you would have a good beat on him, right? With what he's done with Walker.
Yeah, I hate him.
You hate Joe Brady?
Yeah, I didn't play PJ.
We'll see then. Then no, we don't want him.
No,
I just
but
don't know who the
like,
next OC is.
Yeah, no, but that's where I think like you got to be thinking like, or do you just try to start over with like Kellen Clemens?
Oh, Kellen Clemens?
Sorry, Kellen Moore.
Kellen Moore.
Yeah.
We were high on the Kellen Moore train. I think he's kind of got I think he needs some more time to marinate before he's ready to be a head coach. And you're not going to do a lateral move, right, as offensive coordinator. But
yeah,
I would like somebody that I think can call plays like him, I believe. Thomas, Super Chat. This was great. Maybe Tim be a special guest on some vids too. Brandon, fake anchor. Tim, fake weatherman. Perfect, Thomas. Appreciate you guys watching, liking the video. We're almost at 800 likes. Could we hit 800? Could we? And the game is over. Williams ending it. Broncos back over 500. That's how crazy this season is. I think what we really learned is the Vikings are not a reliably good football team.
Yeah, so what happened there?
I don't know. I don't know how they lose to the Vikings and then rush for 200 yards the next week.
Yeah, this is confusing. This was a lot of fun, though. I had a blast.
Yeah, thanks for coming, Tim. I appreciate it. Definitely made the game move much more quickly. Again, you guys sub to Tim's channel. All things QB.
All right, big timer.
See you later, man. Take it easy. And we'll do some more work together for sure.
Yeah, you tell me when you want to get that throwing motion right, and I'll get you dialed in.
Hell yeah.
All right, we'll see ya.
All righty. Ladies and gentlemen, we made it through another Denver Broncos victory. Not surprising that they beat the Lions. Little sad the Lions couldn't carry some more momentum into this game. But I appreciate you all watching along with me. The pass master, my man Jay Simmons, 5 T's, 1 TA, 1 PD, 1 interception. Nice. That's 5 tackles. That's 1 tackle, assist, 1 pass defended, and a pick. Yeah, Simmons had a nice game. Draymond Jones wrecked a series. Williams, Gordon, the dynamic duo. I like when they're on the field switching off series. I think that works for the Broncos. Teddy, a $179, 2 TDs. That's kind of the formula for the Broncos there. Almost 200 rushing yards, almost 200 passing yards. Dominant win. And the Broncos did Demaryius Thomas proud by going out there, getting a win this weekend. A lot of heavy hearts for them. So appreciate you guys. We'll be back again next week streaming the Broncos game. And, of course, Grassi Perna Show every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday morning.